following program is an exclusive Disruption Networks production.
Hey, Disruption Network. This is Mike Sacco, the general manager at Nye Volkswagen of Rome. If you don't know me by name, it's only because you have not received the best deal. There's only one reason to leave Utica, and that's to come see me in Rome and get the best deal on your next new, pre-owned, or certified VW. Mention that you heard this ad from Disruption Network and receive $250 off your next vehicle purchase. You'll know why our customers say, I love my Nye VW. Come see us at 5865 Rome Taberg Road in Rome or visit us online at nyvwofrome.com.
The Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley was born when 3 top producing agents with over 25 years of combined experience selling real estate joined forces to take real estate to the next level. We practice with honesty, integrity, and the knowledge to help make the buying and selling process easy and stress-free for all of our clients. We pledge to always make our clients our top priority from start to finish and even after the house is closed. We will always be a valued resource for information and assistance for our buyers and sellers. Our customers over the years have become not only past clients, but great friends. As we join hands together as the Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley, we look forward to serving our clients and our community and making a positive difference. You can reach us at 315-601-9630 for all of your real estate needs.
Hi, this is attorney Nick Pasalacqua. The team of attorneys I have assembled at Pasalacqua & Associates has been carefully hand-picked to include the best trial attorneys in the particular areas of the law that we practice. Have you been charged with DWI or any other crime? Members of our team include former assistant district attorneys, now fighting to protect your rights 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you or someone you love been seriously injured in a motor vehicle accident? Members of the team at Pasalacqua & Associates include former insurance defense attorneys, now fighting to ensure that you get every penny you're entitled to. If you need legal help quick, don't waste your time or money calling anyone else. Remember, for legal help quick, you better call Nick and the team at Pasalacqua & Associates. 315-500-NICK or 315-500-6425 or visit cnytriallaw.com today.
Welcome to EC Radio Podcast. We would like to thank all of our sponsors for joining the Disruption team, and we hope that you will support all of our sponsors. And of course, we appreciate you listening to this program.
Yeah, baby. That's where we're at. That's me.
Disruption Networks.
Woo! It's that distorted voice coming through your eardrums. It is EC Radio. What is happening? We are live on the D, home base, disruptionnetwork.net. Like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, all that social media crap that all you people are addicted to. You can find us everywhere. We're everywhere.
We're underwear.
We're broadcasting high above the Todd Williams Video Studio Complex in the Apple Box Video Studio Productions.
Do you think he gets a boner every time?
He gets a boner. He gets a huge boner. Joining me, as always, Chicken.
What's up?
How you doing, buddy? Good to see you today.
Beautiful day out
for once.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm kidding with you. Yeah, man. And you know what? Before we get into anything, I got to mention this podcast is being brought to you by, we've got new clients, Chicken. We've got a new sponsor, Nye Volkswagen in Rome. Stopped into the showroom at 5865 Taberg Rome in Rome and see why all their customers love their Nye VW. Mention Disruption Network in their showroom. You ready for this, Chicken?
Yeah.
You mentioned Disruption Network and Nye Volkswagen.
They throw you out.
Not they're gonna no better.
Oh,
it's gonna go the other way. They're gonna give you $250 off any purchase.
Are you serious?
Just by mentioning the D.
Sweet.
How cool is that? Log on to www.nyvwofrome.com for more information. So big ups to our friends over at Nye Volkswagen, and we're going to be doing a bunch of remotes and live events over there at Nye Volkswagen coming down the road. We're going to have a lot of fun like we always do. Speaking of fun, we're going to have some fun right now with the guy who we have on the Skype line with us, Judd Travis. Judd was the lead research and story consultant for the movie Jobs, was also in a couple short movies, Greenbacks, and he's also performed at the Comedy Store in L.A. Judd, how you doing, brother?
I'm pretty good, man. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you. Hey, you know what? We got to thank our producer, Pileggi, for lining us up with you. He's been killing it around here, so big ups to our producer, Mike Pileggi, for doing it. I heard you got a chance to talk to him the other day.
Yeah, I loved getting to talk to him. He does stand-up like me, so it was really fun kind of sharing our stand-up experiences together.
Yeah, man. Did he hit on you?
Did he hit on me? No, he didn't hit on me.
You gotta be careful. Sometimes he could be a touchy-feely type of dude sometimes.
Oh, yeah. That explains it, because he was sending me all these hand emojis.
Ah, right.
Well, that's because he's Italian and he talks with his hands.
Okay. That all makes sense now. Yeah.
The joke around the studio is if we tie Pileggi's hands together, he probably wouldn't be able to talk. That's how
Yeah. I always wonder if I do that, because during stand-up, I'll look down at myself and I'm doing all this weird shit with my hands. Hopefully I don't do it too often.
Oh, yeah. It happens, you know, being animated and shit. I do it too. I'm Italian as well, so.
Okay.
I do it when I'm talking on a phone. People can't even see me.
What kind of stand-up comedy routine do? You talk about everyday life, pop culture? What's your shtick?
I don't really get into pop culture, man. I just like talking about, I guess I'd call it observational more than anything. I like complaining about things. I like talking about how screwed up the world is.
You must have material for days then.
Right. Yeah, there's a never-ending supply of a bunch of nonsense going on everywhere I look, you know. So I just like kind of observing things in life and talking about them.
Right on. What's your biggest pet peeve right now with the world?
Oh, man. Where do I even start? Holy Lord. Oh, man. Anything. Just going to the grocery store about sends me into cardiac arrest every time. People are so slow, you know. They'll stand in front of like a cucumber for 10 minutes, like looking at every cucumber. It's like, just get the hell down the store, you know. So just going to the store, man, I can barely even do that.
Get anxiety going to the grocery store.
Oh, I hate it. Yeah, everything about it. Yeah,
dude, you
live in getting the line too, the wrong line, you know, where it's like some 95-year-old lady trying to pay in like pennies and stuff, and bad times, you know.
You living in LA, the traffic's got to piss you off royally out there.
Oh God, it does, man. I try to make the best of it, because if I think about it too much, once again, my blood starts boiling. But it's bad. I live on the west side of town, and just to go like 9 miles east, sometimes it takes like 2 hours almost.
Why is it nobody in LA walks?
You know what? A lot of people do.
They do?
But they're always like the kinds of people you wouldn't want to walk near, you know? But a lot of people do, and a lot of people ride bikes, which is another thing that's been pissing me off, because I almost hit people on bicycles because they say they share the road, but they don't, you know, they're out in the middle of the street. But there's going to be a transit system out here, which I'm excited about, but it's going to be built in 40 years, so I'll probably be dead by the time it's built.
What's the transit system? Is it like a high-speed train or something?
Yeah, they're going to build some high-speed train that goes around, but it's going to take decades.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
That is how it goes. Originally, you're from Texas. That's correct, right?
That's right. Yeah. I'm from the Dallas area, about an hour outside of Dallas.
Yeah. Now, did you perform down there as well, or was your move to LA your big leap into comedy?
That was my big leap. Leap moving out here. I'd always wanted to do stand-up. I didn't have the courage to do it. So for years and years, you know, I'd do it like by myself in my underwear in my kitchen. And my job out in Dallas kind of came to an end. And I thought, you know, what the hell? I'll just start doing it in LA, because at least if I suck, I'll know faster that I suck, because there are a lot of people out here doing it.
It's got to be like a dogfight out there amongst the comedians, though, right? I know how it is in the music world. That's my background, is the music world, and I know it's like dog eat dog out there. It's just constant like competition and like battling and whatever. I imagine it's the same with the comedians.
It is, but at the same time, I'm not a competitive person. I'm the least competitive person in the world, so I try not to come into it, you know, trying to like screw people over, you know, and push them out of the way, you know. Like I want to be successful, but I'm not a mean person. I want everyone to be successful, so I try not to be negative and push people out, you know?
Yeah, I like that, man. Right on, man. Now, also, you were the research consultant for the movie Jobs.
Right. Yeah.
What was that like?
Oh, man, it was a lot of fun. How I got into it, I didn't know what I was doing. I just graduated college with an English degree, and you can't do anything with that, you know? I was thinking maybe I'll just be a janitor now or something. And I was on Craigslist, and they had this ad saying research for Apple. And I thought, what the hell? That sounds interesting. And it turned out that it wasn't working for Apple. It was working for an entrepreneur who was going to produce the movie. So that's how I got into that.
Right on. Did you get a chance to, because Steve Jobs passed just before the movie was released, is that correct?
That's right. Yeah, a few months into my job researching, he passed. Yeah.
Were you able to connect with them or the family at all, or?
The family didn't want anything to do with it, but I connected with some of his childhood friends, people who worked at Apple, people who knew him pretty well, which was pretty interesting. But the family didn't want anything to do with it.
They're just hanging up on you.
Yeah, they really were. Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate, but I really enjoyed that movie. I thought it was great.
I have not seen it yet.
You never seen it?
I have not seen it.
You should. I mean, it really takes you behind. Like he went through a lot of ups and downs and trials and tribulations, and and Judd was behind all that. So good job, Judd.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Some people, hate on it, and don't want to like it, but I'm glad you enjoyed it because, it's not a perfect movie, but it is very, very accurate and shows you, what was going on in the 70s and 80s. So I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Well, I like biography movies like that, tell the real story about things. And that was definitely right in my wheelhouse.
Yeah. I like that kind of stuff too. Yeah.
So take me through your day, man. What does your day normally consist of? You wake up in the morning. Are you writing jokes? You writing skits? What happens in the world of Judd Travis daily?
Yeah. I don't write any skits, but I do. I write stand-up as often as I can. Lately, my schedule has just been a mess. I really need to get organized and get on a solid thing, It's hard to get on a good schedule doing stand-up because a lot of shows and open mics and all that don't start till pretty late. But that's always my main focus out here is just stand-up. That's the only thing I really enjoy in life. I don't enjoy that many things. So,
are you gigging nightly or weekly or weekends?
It needs to be nightly. Usually weekends. Yeah, I perform as many places as I can around here. I've lately started performing at drug and alcohol rehab centers for patients, which is a lot of fun.
Really?
And yeah. You wouldn't think so, man, but they're some of the best audiences I've had in my life. They're awesome.
Wow, I bet. Now, would you partake before you walk into these places?
No, man. If they offered me anything, I'd consider. But usually they're trying to get clean and all that,
Yeah.
And a few of those audiences have been kind of weird because they've been through a lot, But it's always fun, and it feels like I'm doing something good to make people going through a hard time have a good time,
That's awesome. Comedy is the best relief and best stress relief, I should say.
And you see it affecting so many people out in L.A. Though it's Demi Lovato now just had a overdose.
Oh yeah. I'd love to perform for her.
Me too.
Maybe just sexually, but too.
What happened to her?
She overdosed.
Did she really?
Yeah.
On what?
They believe opiates.
Ooh.
And
she's so beautiful too. What a voice.
And she was a huge. She has her own clinic. For rehab.
Does she really?
Yeah, I believe so. And she just relapsed.
Oh, that sucks.
We want to send her a little notice about Abigail.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Are you one to frequent the open mics, Judd?
Yeah, I am, which I don't enjoy. I hate them, but it's just a necessary evil, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Who were some of your comedic influences that made you want to get into stand-up?
I don't have a whole lot. My biggest influence doesn't even do comedy, and that's my dad. He's a really funny guy, and we grew up just making fun of everything. We'd watch the news every night for for decades, just making fun of everything on there. So he's probably my biggest influence, and he would have been one hell of a comedian. He's a great speaker. He's a college teacher, but he's really funny. And as far as comedians go, my favorite was always George Carlin growing up.
Love George Carlin.
He's a big influence. Yeah, he was the best.
I think this world needs George Carlin.
What's up?
This world needs a George Carlin again.
Oh, it does. I've been thinking about that a lot because you'll turn on, Netflix specials or something, and I don't know about you, man, but a whole lot of that doesn't really seem all that great,
Yeah. That dude was right on the money years ago.
And you know, most of his stuff, if you listen back, it still holds to this day.
Right.
The stuff that he was talking about.
It's incredible, yeah, because other people from the 80s and 90s, you'll watch their stuff now, and they're talking about like pagers and all these dated things, but you can turn his stuff on and it's just as relevant as ever. Yeah, it's timeless.
It is timeless. Absolutely. He's definitely missed. There needs to be a new George Carlin. Maybe that could be you, Judd.
Oh, man, that'd be amazing, but I don't know, because I want to be my own person more than anything,
There you go.
Because out here, there are all these morons who, like, try to be someone else, and try to talk like other people, but my biggest goal, man, is just to keep being myself,
Yeah, right on, man. Instead of being the next George Carlin, you could be the first Judd Travis.
Yep.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Be kind of weird if you're a second Judd Travis.
That would be weird, yeah. Although I do want to clone myself. I'd like to create like an army of Judds, so maybe there can be like an infinite amount someday. Who knows?
So if you had sex with another Judd that you cloned, would that be masturbation or would that be homosexuality?
That's a good question. I've thought about that before.
Did you really?
I don't know if I'd do it or not. I don't know if I'd go through with it. But,
you wouldn't jerk your clone off?
Both.
You wouldn't jerk your clone off?
Oh, I'd give him hand jobs every day, man. I'd do all I could to make him happy, Do all I could for him.
I've been thinking about getting myself a clone, too, and I know I'd get myself in a lot of trouble. I would just totally ruin it for myself. I know my clone.
Oh, I would too. I'd teach my clone to like rob banks and stuff, and like steal animals from a zoo, all sorts of things. And then I'd want to do what they did in Jurassic World, and combine like my clone with like dinosaur DNA and create like this hybrid, like half T-Rex, half me, So that's what I'd be focused on.
That kind of goes to that saying: would you rather fight off like 10? Was it 10 little ducks or one horse-sized ducks or something like that? What's that? How's it go again? I can't remember how it goes.
10 mini ducks or like one huge
duck or something. 10 mini ducks or one 10-foot duck.
I'd take the huge one, man.
You take the huge one?
I'd battle the monster duck.
You would go after the
monster. Go big or go home.
Oh, yeah, go big or go home. Exactly, yeah.
So we're on the Skype line with comedian Judd Travis. Do you have any gigs coming up that you'd like to plug?
I do, except I don't know when they are because I perform at the Comedy Store sometimes, but a lot of those shows I don't even know when I'm performing until sometimes the night before or a few days before. But I can tell folks in LA that I'll be there in the near future. I've got more drug rehab gigs coming up, but those are private because unless someone's about to enter rehab, I wouldn't recommend going to that. But I've got some good stuff coming up, yeah.
Oh, that's great, man. It's great. Do you have a website and social media and all that you like to plug?
Yeah. I've got a Twitter. It's at JUDTRAVIS. It's Judd with one D. Instagram, it's the same, JUDTRAVIS. I have a website, juddtravis.com, but it looks really crappy. I need to update that. I'm going to be updating that soon. And then what else do I have? I'm on Facebook, even though I hate Facebook. That's facebook.com/JuddTravisComedy.
Excellent. So talk to us about what made you move out to LA, just to do the whole comedy thing?
Yeah, I after college, I didn't know what to do, so I moved to Dallas because it was sort of near my family and I was sort of familiar with it, but I always had this itch inside of me go on some kind of crazy adventure and do something new. And when I was working on the movie Jobs, I was out here while it was filmed for the first time. I'd never been out here, and I sort of liked it. Looking back, I don't even know why I did, but that sort of inspired me a few years later to come out here. And because it's really not that different than Texas here. It's sort of similar. So I don't think I could move to New York City because that's too different of a place for me, A
little too crazy, you think?
Yeah. I mean, I like it, but I just don't understand how the subway works, and I don't like walking, I'd rather just sit in a car for hours and walk,
See, that's why you got to, come to, Utica. Syracuse, Utica, Albany, then Trent, drive to New York City.
Yeah, you can breathe up here, too.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I bet I'd like it there where you guys are. I haven't been, but I'd like to soon.
We got great food.
We do got great food. We'd like to bring you up. Maybe we can work out something and you can come to town one day and perform for all of us. We'll figure something out.
I'd love to. Yeah. Are there some comedy spots near you guys?
Well, there's one in Syracuse, and then, we do some pop-up comedy shows here and there, too. So we've got a good circle of people that we work with.
I'll do all I can to get out there, man, because that's the only goal I have in life is just to be on the road doing stand-up. That's all I want to do. I don't care about movies, TV shows, about nothing,
Right on, brother. I always ask the question. I'd like to hear a good story out of our guests, a good pinch me moment. I can't believe my career has brought me to this moment. Pinch me. Give me a good pinch me story.
Oh man, I'd say one of them might be getting lost in Compton without a car. That was one hell of a pinch me moment, man. I was pinching myself, trying to kill myself. My car had broken down in, I don't know how I even got there, but South Central Compton area. And that was right when I just moved out here. And it was scary, man. It felt like I was in a war zone or something. And I was trying to call taxis, and no taxis would even come pick me up. And, no, they're good people there, but it was just kind of a little scary,
Especially if you're not from that area,
Yeah. I was completely lost. And what happened was my car was broken down in the middle of a four-way intersection. So I had all these pissed off people coming from four directions, screaming at me and flipping me off. And, I was afraid someone was going to shoot me or something. So that was a pinch me moment when I realized what the hell I got myself into out here,
That's where you quickly pretend you don't speak English.
Right, yeah. Yeah, if I knew another language, I would have done it. I would have done anything to get out of there.
What ended up happening on that day?
Oh, finally a tow truck showed up an hour later, but he said he knew a good dealership to get my car fixed, but I didn't know it at the time, but he took it farther and farther south into more of South Central where it was even scarier. And then he left me there, and I was just standing on the street. So, but I ended up getting out of there, and the car was fixed. Then a year later, it broke down again, and a different dealership told me that the guy had just taped duct tape in the car. So I won't be going there again, that's for sure.
It almost became on the chopping blocks, huh?
Right, yeah.
LA's a whole nother world.
But did you ever have a pinch me moment career wise? Holy crap, I can't believe I'm out here in front of this crowd, or playing in front of this major celebrity or something.
Yeah. I always have those moments when I'm in a place like the Comedy Store and see the most successful comics just walking by normally, because it's one thing to see them on the screen, but then when you see them in person, you realize, wait a second, I mean, they're just a human like I am, they're not an alien from another planet. They're using the bathroom and drinking water too,
Except for Gilbert Gottfried. He's an alien.
Except for who?
Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely an alien. Yeah, there's no way that guy's human. Huh? Good God.
I feel like there's a ton of aliens in LA.
My biggest pinch me moment is being on the main room in the Comedy Store, because it's just this huge, massive place. And in the green room, it's still like it was in the 80s when like Richard Pryor was doing cocaine back there. And that's always a pinch me moment, just being in a place like that with so much history.
Right, that's an iconic place for those stand-ups.
Right, yeah, I love it. It's my favorite place by far.
That's where they all cut their teeth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, no. So when you go to the Comedy Store, are you like a promo guy, or they give you a slot? Like, do they give you like a handful of flyers and like, here, kid, go pass these out, and then when you come back, you get 5 minutes type of thing?
I don't pass out flowers, or excuse me, not flowers, flyers. I should be passing out flowers. That'd be funny, just giving flowers to ladies.
Yeah, that might help.
They'll like my stuff. That's a good idea. But no, usually what I'll do, man, is I DJ music. So in between people's sets, I'll play like vulgar rap music for people. And the crowd usually loves it, man. They love my vulgar rap music. So I do that a lot to kind of just keep coming back, you know.
Now, the Comedy Store, is that Pauly Shore's parents that owned it?
That's right, yeah. His mother, Mitzi, was the owner for the entire time pretty much, and she passed away earlier this year. And I'm not sure if Pauly owns it now or if someone else is going to own it, but yeah, his family has been there since the start.
Wow, no kidding. I did not know that.
Do you ever see him there? Or?
Yeah, I see him there pretty often, yeah.
So he's probably impressed by seeing you.
What's that?
So he's probably more impressed by seeing you. I mean,
I hope so. I don't know, man. He seems like a good guy.
I got to ask, what's on your vulgar rap playlist? What does that consist of?
I love, I guess maybe vulgar rap music from the early 2000s, like 3 6 Mafia, stuff like that, like real sexual stuff, you know, stuff about like stripping and, you know, big booties and stuff like that.
Two Live Crew?
Oh, yeah, I love them. Yeah. Yeah. Too Short, I like him. Like all that stuff, you know. I don't really like rap right now. I feel like music kind of sucks right now.
I agree.
Like I'll turn on the radio, and it's like, what the hell is this?
The music is dumbifying America.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it definitely is, yeah. I feel like that serves its purpose. It's probably what, you know, corporations want, is just people to be stupid. And then when they hear that, it probably, like, sends signals into their brain, you know, for them to keep being dumb.
That and reality shows.
Yeah.
These reality shows are terrible.
Oh, I know, yeah. I watch a few just because they're so stupid I can't help but watch. Like, lately I've been watching The Bachelorette on ABC, and I enjoy it just by how dumb it is, you know, because it's just so fun to make fun of.
And they'll make a show about anything. Anything.
Oh,
Cupcakes
anything.
to duck calls to whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they've got shows about, like, people fishing for tuna, you know, or it'll be like an 18-wheeler driving in Alaska. They've got everything, yeah.
Is there anything you're binge-watching right now?
Not really, man. I'm not really that big into TV. I watch a lot of news and I watch a lot of sports, but I don't really have the patience to sit through a lot of stuff, you know? I feel like when I was young, I didn't have ADD, but then like a few years ago, I got ADD out of nowhere, so I just can't sit through TV now.
So you managed to acquire ADD as you got older.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. I was a really calm, peaceful, kind kid, you know. And now I'm just, I can't even sit still for 2 seconds.
I hear you. I'm right with you, brother. Yeah, I could smoke a pound of weed and I'm still jittery.
Right? Yeah. I'll pop like 25 Xanax and I'm still just running around the floor in my underwear all day. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. Hey, what kind of music do you do, by the way?
Oh, anything. I've done it all. Classic rock to, like, you know, heavy metal to hip hop, funk, all that stuff. Done it all.
Oh, wow. Are you a guitarist?
Bass player.
Oh, okay. That's great. Wow.
Yeah, I got the body for a bass player. You notice that they're all like overweight and just stocky type people, you know.
Oh, notice that. Meanwhile, like drummers are always like ripped with like an 8-pack, you know,
right.
and, like biceps out to here. Notice that, yeah.
Yeah, coming from Dallas, Texas, were you into Pantera at all?
Oh man, I still am. I love them. Yeah.
R.I.P. to Vinnie Paul, man. I was real upset when he passed away this year.
I was too. That was so sad. After he passed, those next few days, I was listening to them nonstop, and it was bringing back so many good memories of growing up. Man, I love them.
And Hell Yeah is a great band too.
No, they were great.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, he was one hell of a drummer. There's no one like him.
It really wasn't. They definitely kept metal going throughout the 90s.
I just heard Walk today, and it just still I got to crank it up and turn on the windows, and you know it's one of those. It's like taking a vitamin in the morning. You know.
Yeah, I love metal music, man. I love music where you have to play it loud. You have no choice, you know, but to just crank it up. And my neighbors probably hate me, but oh well, man, it's worth it.
Either that or probably listening with you.
Right? Yeah. Hopefully. Yeah.
What bands are you into in the metal scene right now?
Oh, you know, these days with like streaming and all that stuff, it's hard for me to just like get into one album and stick to it. Cause like I said, you know, once I picked up ADD a few years ago, I'll just go from one song to a different thing and just kind of go back and forth. I love a lot of stuff, man. There's this band, a few bands that have given me permission to let me use their music on my podcast, Lost in LA. And ever since they gave me permission, I listen to them more than anything just because I'm so honored that they did that. There's one band, they're a hardcore metal band from, I think they're from Queens, New York, called Amir. I listen to them like every day. They're really angry and pissed off, and they let me use their music, so I love them to death.
Right on. Plug your podcast again. When do you record the podcast? All the time, or?
I need to all the time, man. Lately, I've been in such a bad mood the last few weeks. It's been hard for me to do it, but I'm going to get back into the habit of doing it every week. It's a weekly podcast. It's called Lost in LA, and it's on iTunes. It's on SoundCloud. It's on everything, you know. I don't even know what's out there, but it's on everything. Yeah, I love doing it.
What's the basis of your podcast? Like, what's it about?
It's usually just me, myself, and I just sitting in my underwear complaining about the world. I just like talking to myself because, you know, I've been doing that my whole life, you know. So once I heard about podcasts, I thought, wait a second, all I need to do is press the record button. I'll just do what I've been doing. So I just like complaining, you know, and I just like, you know, just talking about whatever's going on in my life, whether that's stand-up or whether it's, you know, being pissed off about something. And the most rewarding part of all that to me is just when other people say they can relate to it, you know, and are going through things in life that they don't like. So it's usually about things like that.
Nice. What kind of, you've mentioned you're in your underwear. Are you in your underwear right now?
No, okay. I considered it, but out of respect for you, I can tell that you're one hell of a radio host, you know. And so I put on shorts. I put on this blue shirt, you know. But it almost didn't happen because I forgot that you guys do video. So when I first logged into Skype, I was like, you know, shirtless in my underwear. But then I thought, wait a second, you don't want to see that, you know?
You'd be the second one in the week.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, no, it happened to someone else?
Just last week.
Just last week, as a matter of fact. We're doing a Skype interview with comedian Chris Wolf. Are you familiar with Chris Wolf?
The name sounds familiar. I want to say I am.
He was in Sharknado and a couple other things. Parks and Rec. And same thing, we're doing a Skype interview, and he was completely shirtless the whole time. And and to be honest with you, guy's a good-looking dude.
Oh, yeah.
He was. I
thought Pelleggi asked him to be shirtless.
Using his hand signals.
What kind of...
Cool, man. There's a comedian out here who performs shirtless. His name's Bert Kreischer, and he does like every single show shirtless. And he's a good guy. He's not in the best of shape, so it's a little weird. You know?
Kind of like Action Bronson when he gets he takes his shirt off all the time too. It's like, dude, put your shirt back on, please. Nobody wants to see that.
Have you had that guy on this program?
No. Soon though. Hopefully,
I'd love to. Yeah.
I'd love to have him on.
Yeah. He seems like a cool guy. He's pretty interesting. I like watching the shows where he like makes food and stuff. It's interesting.
Yeah, fuck, that's good or delicious or whatever it's called. I love that.
We have a listener listening, Kat McDonald, saying that Judd would be embarrassed to be in his underwear.
No, I wouldn't be that embarrassed. When I was younger, I used to just go places in that anyway. You know, I just wouldn't care. I'd drive around in my underwear for fun.
Tighty whities or boxers, boxer briefs? What are you doing?
You know, it always used to be boxers because I had this irrational fear that I'd get a low sperm count if I wore briefs. But, you know, lately it's like I don't need no sperm, you know. I'm not going to be using it for anything good anyway. So I'll just wear boxer briefs now, you know.
Most of the sperm ends up in the toilet anyways, right?
Right, yeah.
Or on a sock.
Or down the head.
I don't know, man. It's pretty much, if you had one of them blue lights, it'd be probably everywhere in here.
It looked like a bad episode of CSI, right?
Probably really bad, yeah.
Hilarious. You're funny, man. So, what's pissing you off today, Judd? I want to know what's pissing you off right at this moment, besides us.
Oh, man. Once again, it's like, where do I even start? Just looking outside is pissing me off because it's been like so hot and humid, and I sweat easily because my ancestors were like potato farmers in Ireland, so I'm not used to this climate. And this time of year, it's just a pain in the ass, and just this. I hate this time of year. I can't wait for it to cool down, you know.
Yeah, it's much more cooler in the fall and winter in LA than it is. And what's the temperature today over there?
Today, it's not even probably that bad. It's like probably 80 or something, but it's kind of humid, and I just can't adapt to it. And I don't even like going outside because there are all these goddamn leaf blowers outside. Like, and I can't even record my podcast half the time because there are like 15,000 leaf blowers going around. I just get really tired of this neighborhood, this area, you know?
Yeah, and people on top of people too in LA. Everybody's just it's very congested.
Yeah, we're packed in like sardines here, and a lot of times there's an alley outside, and I'll look out the window in the middle of the night, and there'll be like these crazy ass people like camped out in the alley, and it's scary, man, because I didn't grow up living near no alley, you know.
When you meet people in LA, do you feel like you got to give them a script or your resume or something?
No, I mean, if they're worthwhile and I feel like they have like a future, I'd be willing to do that. But a lot of people, man, out here, they're just pretenders, you know, who everything's fake, you know, their followers on social media are fake, their jokes are fake and copy and pasted from other people, you know, so I don't get into the whole game of kissing ass, you know. There are good people here, though. Not everyone sucks, don't get me wrong. But I'm always skeptical when I meet some people in entertainment because there are a lot of sleaze bags in the entertainment industry. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, come on. Really?
We know. We definitely know.
Yeah, you probably dealt with quite a few of them yourself, yeah.
Yeah. Kat McDonald saying Judd tries his best on his podcast. He's good. You're getting some love from Kat today.
Yeah, man, she's a good fan of mine. She's a good person. Yeah, that's kind of her.
Nice. Are you a sports fan at all?
Yeah, I am. I keep up with basketball and football a lot more than anything. Those are the two ones I keep up with. Yeah.
Who are your teams?
Well, I'm from Dallas, so I mean, I guess my team would be the Cowboys, even though they're a complete joke, you know. So
and the Mavericks.
I guess that. Oh yeah, I love the Mavericks. Yeah, even though I don't particularly like Mark Cuban that much, but And I like the Lakers too, just because I like villains, you know, and everyone hates the Lakers, so I'm all in for them too.
But you gotta like what Cuban did with that Dallas team. I mean, they were pretty much obscure before he took them over, and now he's perennial. I mean, they're in the playoffs almost every year.
And he won a championship one year.
It's true.
Yeah, that championship was amazing because their team wasn't even that good,
right?
And they beat like LeBron on the Heat, and it was like, how the hell did you do that? Yeah, he turned that franchise around, man. They in the '90s, like their uniforms were like ugly, like pieces of crap. You know, they completely sucked. And what he did was incredible.
Imagine if he took over the Cowboys.
Oh yeah. Someone needs to, because Jerry Jones is the biggest joke on the face of the planet.
Absolutely.
I feel like the Cowboys won't go anywhere until they get rid of Jerry Jones.
Kind of like Al Davis. He's the new Al Davis, I feel.
Yeah,
he really is. Yeah. They're perennially going to suck, and he won't even make a good defense because all he cares about is scoring points and giving people a show. He won't even build the defensive side of the ball. Are you guys Bills fans? Where are you guys' teams?
Well, I'm a Bears fan.
Yeah, and I'm a Giant fan.
Oh, okay.
But
cool.
I do closetly root for the Bills because it's close to home and stuff.
Like, I was happy to see him going to the playoffs this past season. I thought that was really cool.
But I'm more of a hockey fan than I am anything else, though. I love my hockey.
Oh, that's cool. You see, I want to get into hockey. I've just got so much useless information in my brain from football and basketball in the last decades that if I tried to bring in baseball or hockey, I feel like my brain would just explode.
I'm the same way, bro. I know basketball and football like the back of my hand, but you get me into baseball, I just can't dedicate myself to another sport like that.
Yeah. Every April, I'll try for the first few weeks. You know, I'll think, okay, this year I'm going to keep up with it, but then I end up like falling asleep because it's not the most exciting of things. You know, I just can't do it.
You feel Dirk Nowitzki is going to be a Hall of Famer?
Oh, easy.
Oh yeah. He deserves it, and he's kind of slowed down. And honestly, I'm kind of a little tired of him just because he's sort of a shell of his former self and not very athletic anymore. But good God, in his prime, was he one hell of a player? Yeah.
I feel like he kind of ushered in that new player, that 7-footer, dropping 3-pointers, and being athletic like that.
He did.
Oh yeah, he was ahead of his time. Yeah, you look at power forwards and centers nowadays, and everyone's shooting threes. Yeah,
no doubt. 6'9" and they're shooting threes. That was unheard of 15 years ago.
Yeah, it's incredible. Yeah, I used to play basketball when I was in high school, and I'm lucky that I played then instead of now because I couldn't make a shot 3 feet away from the basket. I was this center that trying to be like Shaq. My free throw percentage was like 30%. And nowadays, you got all these athletic centers, making half-court shots and doing all this crazy shit. But I was more like just, this shitty white guy center that couldn't make a shot.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
6'2".
Yeah, which isn't even that tall. But I reached my height in like 5th or 6th grade. So at the time, man, I thought, I'm going to end up being like 7'6" or something. I'll go to the NBA and make millions, but it didn't work out.
You stopped growing. That happened to me too. I stopped growing after I was 10 years old.
Yeah. It's weird because everyone else just keeps doing it and you're just stuck. Yeah.
Went from being the big.
Probably shouldn't have done so many steroids. Looking back, maybe that didn't help.
Well, you're taking prednisone or one of those HGH.
I was taking it all, man. Yeah. I was 3rd grade, and just doing all I could, getting advantage.
Cat McDonald is saying his podcast with his mother is her favorite.
Oh, that's kind of her. Yeah, like I said, I don't have guests on all that often, but I like having my mom on because, she's no comedian. She's just a salt of the earth lady. So I like talking to her on there. Yeah.
You ever bring your dad on?
No, I should. I don't think he really understands what a podcast is. I don't know. It'll take like a few hours to like explain to him what's even going on, but I ought to do that. That's a good idea.
That's almost better. Just bring him on, have a conversation, and see what kind of candid conversation you come in. If he's as funny as you say, I mean, it'd probably be pretty cool.
No, it would. Yeah. Hopefully he won't say anything too dirty. but I guess the dirtier the better, you know.
Right?
Everyone loves, you know, profane parents.
That would be great, actually.
Dirty works. Dirty definitely works. It helps sometimes. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You guys have any like censorship on your show?
Nah, fuck no. I prefer you swear. I prefer you swear.
That's what I love about, you know, technology these days, is that you can, you know, forget, you know, TV and forget terrestrial radio. You know, you guys are the pioneers these days, and you can do whatever the hell you want. I love it, man.
Right, and I feel like you get a more organic conversation when you're not worried about censoring yourself.
Yeah, that and time frame too. There's when you go onto a radio program or something, there's always this time. Okay, you got like 5 minutes to get your promo out or your event out, and that's all you get, and then you got to go. Yeah. And then we're here. It's an open conversation. I don't prepare anything. We just everything's off the cuff. You know.
That's the best strategy to have, man. I'm the same way. I don't prepare shit. I just want it to be natural, you know. And I've often found that when people prepare something, it ends up being kind of crappy anyway, you know. So it's better to just have things be real, you know.
Totally agree.
Right, and if something throws you off, you don't know how to get it back because you didn't prepare for it. You know?
Right, yeah. Like, I hate those talk shows, like, you know, whether it's Jimmy Fallon or Seth Meyers, all that, where, you know, it seems like a normal conversation, but really, you know, they've gotten the questions months in advance, and it's like this prepared answer, and it's just so fake, you know.
I feel like Conan gets a little off the cuff a little bit.
Yeah, I as far as late night goes, I like him much more than everyone else, definitely.
I'm old school. I still think Johnny Carson was the king.
I do too, man. I love Johnny Carson. Yeah, on my podcast recently, I played a clip from the only time in his entire career where he cried during his show, and he was a good guy, man. He was the real deal. He was a badass. I think he carried a pistol with him a lot. He was real cool.
What made him cry on a show?
The actor Jimmy Stewart from It's a Wonderful Life was reading a poem he had written about his dog who had recently passed away. And it actually made Johnny Carson have tears, and it was just really an incredible clip to see because it's raw and real. You know, it's not fake; it's the real deal.
I've been on an old school kick lately. I've been obsessed with Don Rickles all over again.
Oh man, I love that guy. Yeah,
me too.
Yeah.
All his appearances on the Tonight Show, I mean, just classic and timeless.
Rodney Dangerfield
too.
Oh, yeah, I loved him too.
But Rickles was the king of just insults.
And I feel like those guys were like naturally funny. Like they just come out and just spit them out and just get you rolling.
That's one thing I think that's missing from comedy these days is a lot of successful comedians. You know, I mean, I like a lot of them, but I don't find a lot of them are naturally funny. You know, you'll listen to their interviews, and it's like listening to a can of paint dry. You know, and people like that were just larger than life, but you can tell it wasn't all an act. It was just who they were. You know,
right?
Cat McDonald saying I miss TGIF.
TJ.
Oh, I'm sorry, TJIF that he did on Twitter. Are you planning on doing it again?
What is that?
That TJIF was actually a late night talk show that I'd stream online every Friday at a green screen studio. It was tons of fun. I'd do a joke monologue and have guests on. I will do that again. That's definitely going to happen again. I just need to find a right fit out here for a studio that gives me the tools I need to succeed, but I definitely want to do that again. I love doing monologue jokes.
Are there some previous episodes that we could check out?
You know, there aren't right now, but I've got like all these like hundreds of files of all this video shit, but I'm so bad at technology, I don't know how to edit and piece things together. But once I get someone to do that, I'll be putting them up, especially joke monologues. I think people would like them. So that'll be one of the projects I'll be doing in the near future, yeah.
Oh, very cool. What do we expect out of you in the near future other than that? Like, what's your plans?
You can expect me to figure out finally how to get my ass on the road and do shows nationwide, whether that's opening for people. Someday, obviously, I want to be a headliner, but I got to pay my dues and open for people on the road. So that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get there, man. That's all. That's the only thing in my crystal ball, other than bad things. It's the only good thing in mine. So that's what I plan on doing.
Eye on the prize, brother.
Any more movies or scripts or anything?
Yeah, man. I'm working, not to be stereotypical because everyone out here says this, but I am working on scripts that I'm really excited about, and I want to sell them to studios, and whether that involves me acting in them or not, or just getting a writing credit, whatever, I'm open to anything. But I am excited about 3 different projects I have coming up that hopefully the public can see in the near future. Yeah.
Cool.
Excellent. Make sure you keep us in the loop when you got anything going on, man. I'd like to keep this relationship open, and we can, converse, and would totally love to help promote anything you got going on.
And if you ever come out to the East Coast and you're out this way, man, stop in.
Please do.
Oh, I definitely will, man. That'd be awesome. Let's definitely keep in touch, because I've really, really enjoyed talking to you guys. You guys, to me, are what a radio show should be, man. I've loved this.
That's awesome,
cool,
man. I appreciate that.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for the kind words, man. One more time, plug all your social medias and your websites so everybody can check you out.
Definitely follow me on Twitter. That's at JUDTRAVIS, Judd Travis. Same with Instagram, Facebook.com/Judd Travis Comedy. My podcast, Lost in LA, is available on iTunes and all the other crap that's out there. That's mainly what I've got. Yeah.
Nice, dude. I'm definitely going to check out your podcast tonight when I get home. I usually frequent podcasts at night before I go to bed. That's like my thing to do.
And you know what? Once you get that stuff edited and clipped out, man, send it to us. We would love to spread it out for you.
Yeah, that too, man.
Oh, that'd be incredible. That'd mean a lot. I will. And I'll also be sure once this podcast link is up to get that out to everyone I can, tell them to subscribe. But
awesome.
I'm the same way. I've got this weird thing now where to fall asleep, I have to be listening to like a human voice. So I listen to podcasts every night to fall asleep.
Yep, me too.
And out there in LA, man, spread the D.
Spread our D.
Oh, man. Now that Craigslist Casual Encounters is gone, it's a little harder to do. I'll be spreading the D as much as I can,
Judd, this was a great conversation, man. It was joyful to talk to you today, man. And let's keep.
Oh, same for me, man. I've loved it.
Let's keep this relationship open and communicate and keep in touch and everything.
Definitely, yeah. This has been a blast, man. Thanks again for having me on.
Awesome, brother.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you so much. All right, we got to take a quick little break, and we're going to come right back. And we have Laura in the house with us, our favorite sandwich shop maker. She makes the best sandwiches in the world. Oh, babies, we love that place. We've got the big event that's happening. I'm not mentioning you, bro. Not you. You don't deserve any love. But Laura's in the house. She's got a big event going on at the Celtic Harp this Sunday, the Jam for John, and we'll talk to her in just a little bit. You guys hang out. Let's see ya. It's EC Radio. I need to turn some shit up though, huh? I'm technical difficulties at its best, at its finest. So one more time.
You know what the hell you're listening to? It's EC Radio.
Hey, Disruption Network. This is Mike Sacco, the general manager at Nye Volkswagen of Rome. If you don't know me by name, it's only because you have not received the best deal. There's only one reason to leave Utica, and that's to come see me in Rome and get the best deal on your next new, pre-owned, or certified VW. Mention that you heard this ad from Disruption Network and receive $250 off your next vehicle purchase. You'll know why our customers say, I love my Nye VW. Come see us at 5865 Rome Taberg Road in Rome, or visit us online at nyvwofrome.com.
The Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley was born when 3 top producing agents with over 25 years of combined experience selling real estate joined forces to take real estate to the next level. We practice with honesty, integrity, and the knowledge to help make the buying and selling process easy and stress-free for all of our clients. We pledge to always make our clients our top priority from start to finish, and even after the house is closed. We will always be a valued resource for information and assistance for our buyers and sellers. Our customers over the years have become not only past clients, but great friends. As we join hands together as the Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley, we look forward to serving our clients and our community and making a positive difference. You can reach us at 315-601-9630 for all of your real estate needs.
Hi, this is attorney Nick Pasalacqua. The team of attorneys I have assembled at Passalacqua & Associates has been carefully hand-picked to include the best trial attorneys in the particular areas of the law that we practice. Have you been charged with DWI or any other crime? Members of our team include former assistant district attorneys, now fighting to protect your rights 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you or someone you love been seriously injured in a motor vehicle accident? Members of the team at Passalacqua & Associates include former insurance defense attorneys, now fighting to ensure that you get every penny you're entitled to. If you need legal help quick, don't waste your time or money calling anyone else. Remember, for legal help quick, you better call Nick and the team at Passalacqua & Associates. 315-500-NICK or 315-500-6425 or visit cnytriallaw.com today.
What's up? This is Duddy from the Dirty Heads, and you are listening to Easy Radio on DisruptionNetwork.net.
Only on the D. Yo, law infidels. That's right. It's Hacker Hameen.
This is Al Schneer from the band Mo.
Hey, this is Corey Glover from Living Color.
And you're listening to EC Radio.
And you're listening to EC Radio.
Live on EC Radio with the Z-Man. So take the pizza out of your fat moron mouth. Sit back and listen before I give you a $5 face slap. You'll never forget, infidels. YOLO.
If you need legal help, I got the board, Todd. Leave it alone. If you need legal help quick, you better call Nick. Call attorney Nick Passalacqua and his team of associates, 315-500-NICK, or hit him up online, cnytriallaw.com. I don't know why it's doing that. I'll just shut it off. How about that?
Wow, that was loud.
Oh, my God. I should switch it over, too, huh? Wow. Yeah, so we're back. It's EC Radio. He said he didn't touch it, so...
Must have been the ghost.
That was really weird.
We better call Keith.
That was
do an exorcism in here.
In fact, we got to get him back in here real soon. But it's me, Z Chicken, joining me as always.
What up?
And we're joined by a couple good friends of ours in the house. Our good friend Laura from Oh Babies.
Hello.
Hello. Your hair looks great. I love the hair.
Thank you.
And
you have
Andy.
The mic on?
Yeah,
hi, kids.
The mic's on. The mic's on.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't sound like I can hear her.
Because you're deaf.
What?
I don't know what's up with this
you sound
computer.
better now.
Right there. Yeah, so.
There we go.
And then Andy's with us today.
Hello.
Hi, buddy. Good to see you, man.
You too, pal.
Kinda. So, anyway.
Poor Andy. He always gets
He does, yeah, but he dishes it out, too. He dishes it out, too, right?
He loves to dish it out.
Yeah.
He takes it pretty well, though, for the most part.
He does.
I don't talk much.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. Sure. People are still going nuts about our grub and gab that we did.
I know, that's crazy.
Yeah, people are still talking about it.
Goliath is still undefeated.
It's still undefeated. We haven't had anybody take it on yet.
Since that day?
Yep.
No one... It takes a lot of balls to take that sandwich on. I mean, you're eating a 6-pound infant.
We need some professionals.
We did have a puker. We did have a
Who
puker.
puked?
Hmm?
Rocco went home and puked.
He did.
Did he really?
Yeah, he said
He should have just did it there. It would have been way better.
It would have been way cooler.
No, it would not have been. I'm telling you, one person pukes, they're all going to puke.
Yeah.
Well, in the Major League of Eating, if you puke, you're out.
That's true.
You're disqualified.
Hey, he held it until he got home.
Right.
So he would have been okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
That was a great time,
It
though.
was.
And we had a blast.
And looking forward to it. We got to bring some professionals in to do that. And
Absolutely.
I've been
I
on
didn't
the-
make it. I was hungover.
Surprise.
That's a big surprise, right? Exactly.
Not me.
But I did call up a couple professionals and let them know what we were doing. So maybe the next time when we get going, we're going to drag them in from Syracuse
Cool.
and Rochester. And
My
honestly, Laura, I don't think anybody can do it.
I don't either.
What? Come on.
I don't think anybody can do it.
It's
somebody
either
who
there's
can
got to
do
be
it.
more time, or you got to take away the 2-liter.
No, there was no
There's
time.
no time. There's no
Well,
time limit.
Yeah.
Everybody tapped out the 40-minute mark.
That's true. It was right around 40 minutes. It started at like right after a half an hour. You can bring a 40 too. Nobody
Yeah, but
did
it's
that.
just that much.
I
I
was
feel like
surprised.
that would have been so much easier to get
Less
down.
bubbles.
Exactly.
Less bubbles and less to drink.
Absolutely.
And you get kind of drunk. And you drink more when you're drunk. Or eat more when you're drunk.
And you drink more when you're drunk.
And you don't care.
Right. You don't even care. Screw it, I'm eating.
I can't believe nobody did that.
I barfed. Now I'm gonna eat my own barf.
But we were allowing the barfing because she put puke buckets.
We
out.
did. We just needed a winner.
We did. We needed a winner. So I'm looking forward to doing that again. And check your local listings for when we get together and get that done.
Sure.
I took the leftovers Rocco's fries, right, and I put them in 2 to-go containers.
Yep.
And I filled up both containers and gave them to 2 of my friends, and that's what he had left over.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Well, that's a good point that you bring up, Chicken, because not only are you eating a 6-pound infant, but you're also eating another 2-pound of fries, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And 2 liters of soda, which is hard to drink in a half an hour by itself. Like,
Right.
Right.
But
let
there's
alone-
no time. There's no time
Yeah,
here.
there's no time anymore. It's just whoever we need.
I think
somebody
that
to
the
finish
2
it.
liters got to go.
But didn't you think it was crazy that everybody tapped out at 40?
Yeah,
At the
I thought that
40-minute
was
mark,
crazy.
everybody did. I thought
Especially, there was a couple of them who didn't have a super ton left. I really thought they
Right.
were gonna.
What was his name? Steve?
Stevie
Oh, I
killed
was
it.
pulling for Steve.
Me too.
I was pulling for him.
He was killing it.
Yeah, he really was.
But
he had that strategy. He ate all the meat out of there
Yep.
first. I was like,
That was that's
this
what
is
I was
no
thinking.
joke.
Like, just pull the meat out of it first and eat it.
Yep.
And then he was so close. And one guy drank the 2-liter first.
Really? Oh, I don't even know. That's a bad idea, I feel.
I feel like everybody jumped out of the gate way too early and just nobody paced themselves at
Right,
all. It was just like
balls to the
shove
wall.
food in my
Right.
face as much as possible.
It's a
until I get
marathon,
full.
not a sprint. You know what I
Right,
mean?
exactly. And then you got that too. So
Sorry.
So you got the big event happening this weekend. I can't believe it's here already.
Oh my gosh, I know. You're not kidding. I haven't been able to sleep in like 2 weeks.
Jam for John is happening at the Celtic Harp this weekend.
Yes,
It's
yes,
the
it is.
29th, and it starts all day.
Yeah, well, doors open at noon. Music's going to start at 1 o'clock, and it goes really all day long after that. We have our last band goes on at 8 o'clock at night, so
Oh, wow.
we're going to be doing stuff all day. Yeah, so come in. We've got food, tons of local Pie Squared's helping us out. The Harp's doing food. We've got a bunch of O Babies that's going to be there. Lizzie's Cupcakery, Sweet Maze Baker. I mean, just tons of local food. Awesome. Did you hear that? Awesome. You sound like my sister. No, we have a great silent auction. We actually just received a wonderful guitar from Big Apple Music for our door prize to raffle off. So it's really coming together. It's going to be a
that's
great
cool.
time. Yeah.
Awesome.
We've got cornhole tournaments, Jenga tournaments. We're giving away golden tickets, all that good stuff. So-
Jenga, huh?
Yeah, giant Jenga.
The giant Jenga?
Yep.
With the 2x4s?
Yes, sir.
That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
So the Jam for John happening this weekend. Make sure you go out and support. How much to get in?
It's $20. Kids under 10 are free. You get a wristband as soon as you come in. You don't have to stay the whole time. You can come in and out as you please. Like I said, there's stuff going on all day long. So
Once you're there, you can never leave.
Who's the first act going up?
First act is going to be Joe Vandeshar. He is a country artist. He was actually on America's Got Talent, and he performed at Frog Fest and all that stuff too. And he's
nice.
yeah, he's great. He's from out in Holland, Patton. He goes on at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I'll give you the whole rundown.
Sure.
We've got the Morgan Creek Band going on, blues, rock, cover band kind of. Then we have our dear friend Joe Sweet at 3.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, right?
I heard of him, I think.
Joe's going to be acoustic with us
Sounds
at
lame.
3 o'clock. And then we have the Swamp Drivers, 4 o'clock to 5.
Those guys are cool.
Yeah,
Love that
and the great
band.
thing about them is John's dad is Joe Barr. He's in the Swamp Drivers.
Oh.
So, yeah, it kind of brings it together a little bit more, a little bit sentimental there, you know. So
Right.
they're really in it. After that, we've got our Common Roots playing at 6.
The band's
Carnelians-
blowing up.
Oh, yeah, they're fantastic. They played at Saranac a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, they're blowing up.
Oh, great.
Proud of
Yeah, it
those
was going to
guys.
be awesome. So I'm excited. After that, we have Carnelian, and then we have the Nate Gross Band going on at 8 o'clock.
Another one that's blowing
Yep.
up. I've been hearing his name around a lot, so that's good, man.
Fantastic. Yeah, it's going to be a great time.
Awesome. Now let's talk about John. How's John doing?
John is doing okay, actually. He came in to see us yesterday.
Did he?
Yep, he's...
He looks awesome. He
Yeah,
hasn't,
yeah, he
like,
really-
He's been through all sorts of treatment, and he's looked fantastic throughout all of it. You know, most people deteriorate.
He's
but
also got that
he's
really
done pretty
positive
good.
attitude still that I feel is... I mean, I've never,
I think that's
knock
super
on wood,
important.
been in that situation, you know, but... I would imagine your world shatters, you know, and he's just keeping his head up and kind of going through, I'm going to get through this, you know, and I think that has a lot to do with his health and the way he is right now.
Stay positive.
Yeah.
He's still an asshole, but we love him.
Yes, he is.
So are you.
I know.
Right on. Well, our best well wishes to John and everything.
Thank
And
you
I've got a
guys.
couple prizes for you. We got a T-shirt and
Thank you.
And our good friends at Creative Concerts, they were
That's awesome.
gracious enough to donate a pair of tickets to any show of somebody's choice.
That
so,
is awesome.
And I've got a thing little printed out for you over there.
Cool.
So we're gonna have a little
I really
disruption
appreciate
basket.
that, guys.
and stuff.
Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Of course, it's the least we can do for everything you do for us too. So, we've got a great relationship, and
Yes, for sure. It's wonderful.
And it is wonderful.
It is. It's nice to see the whole community come together on stuff like this too. I mean, you always know it's there, and it's crazy that it takes something like this to kind of pull it all together. But I was sitting at home last night doing all these auction baskets, and I have like 50 different little envelopes and stuff. I'm like, oh my god, this is insane. This is really, really something.
Yeah.
It's we talked about it before, but this town, everyone talks about being naysayers and haters and whatever. But when the shit hits the fan, they really do come through.
Absolutely.
They come through and they donate and they attend, and it's really cool to see the community come together like that.
For sure.
Some of the best people in the world I know from this area.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Indeed, a very
You can
giving
hate the
community.
city, but you can't hate the people.
Right. A very giving community, though. It has been
really
for
is.
many years. I mean, you think about all the events that go on, like, say, the Heart Run and Walk and stuff like
Relay
that.
for Life.
Relay
Yeah.
for Life and all that stuff. And the Wiggle Waggle Walkathon.
I love that one.
Me
we
too.
We go every year. It's great.
Animal Jam.
Animal Jam. That's another one. So there's a lot of great giving community events that happen. And it's a great little area that we have here, for sure. For sure. So you do have a great lineup coming up.
Yeah,
though.
I'm really, really excited. This is the first time I have ever thrown together something. I shouldn't even say thrown together. It's been in the works now for a few months.
Yeah, when did we talk about this? When was it like...
Had to be.
Well, the weather was still kind of nice because I remember sitting outside and having these conversations.
I think it was actually in April. It was right
it was
before I
April?
went. Yeah, it was in April. It was like middle of April. So it's been a few months, and it's been just balls to the walls though.
Yeah.
With everything. And I'm like, oh my god, a lot of planning really goes into something like this. It's really like a mini festival for the day.
It's no undertaking.
It's crazy. We have 15-minute changes in between acts and stuff, so we're gonna be really moving that day.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
fun.
Yeah,
Now,
a lot of work. But
how did you book the acts?
I just reached out. I just put a little thing on Facebook, and I've got a lot of friends in the music scene, and we're also really big into it too. And everybody was so willing to just kind of, yeah, sure, we'll do it.
Yeah.
And it's a really great feeling. Like Joe, our opening act, he hopped on that as soon as he saw we had an open spot, which was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
of course, Joe Sweet was one of the first I asked. I love him. I always, anytime I've got.
Tell you something about Joe Sweet. He's first. Anytime there's a benefit, he's first in line to help out.
Whether it's him
Absolutely.
or the band Nine Ball or whatever.
Any of his outfits. So big ups to
Yeah,
Joe.
he's wonderful.
We love you, Mr. Sweet.
Not only will he play, but he can also just be a massive help with reaching out to other people because he knows everybody on the planet.
He's a networking circle himself.
Wait till we get that Joe Sweet band started.
So yeah, we have a little thing going. We want to start an all Joe Sweet band where everybody looks like Joe Sweet in the band.
There's a couple guys around here that are doppelgangers.
Well,
absolutely.
we know. And
We had like two of them in here.
This was the idea. This is why we got the idea of it. And of course, Joe would front the band, of course.
Too funny.
Joe
Sweet band.
In fact, I think it was Max Sheldon recently posted a picture of somebody.
Yeah, I saw that.
And that sparked the conversation up again. And I was like, oh, the Joe Sweet band is happening again.
Which somebody put like Sweet and Low?
Joseph in the Sweets.
Joe Sweet and the Nine Balls.
It's a sweet
The Five Joes.
Is he playing with John Kelsey at the...
You know what? I don't know. That is to be announced still. As of right now, I don't believe so. I believe it's just John or just Joe.
Joey?
Yeah. Which is a first too, because anytime that I've ever had him play, it's always been with John. So we'll see. I love John. He's great. So
me too.
Yeah, it'd be awesome either way. They're fantastic together and apart. So I'm all for it.
Did you do any pre-sale for this?
Yeah, we have been. We actually sold quite a bit of tickets.
Awesome.
And the last few days have been just more and more. A lot of people have been asking if they can buy them at the door. Obviously, you can buy them at the door. We were just encouraging them just in case, but we've got up to 250 and probably more than that if we can fit them in there. So
wow.
Yeah. Right on.
Yeah.
You're doing a good thing, Laura.
Thank you. I'm trying. I am trying. I'm really excited for it to finally be here.
You're a beautiful soul.
Oh, thank you, guys.
You are.
Don't butter her up too much.
No, she is. No, she's she is. Jump off subject really quick. Did you make it to the Warped Tour yesterday?
No,
No?
I didn't.
I'm surprised.
I'm sick about it. I really wanted to see Strung Out.
Yeah. It was the last Warped Tour, too.
I know.
It's all done.
I know.
And they're calling it quits. Now, why are they calling it quits? They just done, had it?
Well,
enough?
I can tell you, it's definitely not what it used to be.
Definitely.
But it kind of sucks now,
Yeah.
honestly. But I haven't, the last probably like 8 years, I haven't even had any really interest in going. But of course, when you find out it's the last one, and then you do have like Pennywise was there, I believe, at this one. Strong. I love all those older bands. That's what I would have went to go see, and that's when I did like the Warped Tour. So I don't know. It does kind of suck, and it's almost like an end of an era. But
yeah,
I feel like it'll open up something else.
I agree. I think something else will definitely come about.
Especially lately, there's so many festivals and all that kind of stuff popping up. So I don't think it's. I mean, of course it's a big deal, but I don't think it's going to be like a huge hurt on the rock community or anything like that, or whatever you would even call it these days.
You know what I've noticed lately?
So many festivals nowadays.
Yeah.
Right.
So much going on. It's
and
ridiculous.
that's what I noticed too lately is the big corporations kind of took over the mom and pops back in say like the 2000s when the Bonnaroo became big.
Bonnaroo
and
used to be a
Coachella.
jam band festival. Now it's
And Coachella and all that. And then now I feel like the mom and pop are starting to come back into the scene a little bit. You know, the independent promoter, the independent artists are starting to do festivals. You got like Sterling, which
everything got too big. Now it's kind of hip to go back to the smaller festivals.
Exactly. Keeping the festival scene weird.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the way it should be.
We went to that one in June in Ohio, that punk rock festival, and it was the coolest thing I've ever been to.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice. It's got, I don't want to say a homey kind of vibe, but it really does. You feel like you're...
That's why I miss Modown.
Right? See, it does. It has that same kind of...
Well, it'll be back
next year.
Next year it'll be back. Definitely. Modown's definitely coming back. Yeah. It's always a great time of year. The most magical time of the year.
Oh, my God.
And well, Fish is doing their curveball. You going to curveball?
Absolutely.
You're going?
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Be my 100th show on Saturday.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, the Fish fans are like, they know their stats. You know, I've been to like 100 Fish shows myself, but I have no idea any of the stats.
It's the only band I keep track of.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah. I mean,
are you one of those guys that like look up the playlist and?
Yeah, I'm a nerd.
Did you watch them last night? They did
I feel like of course
they did a free stream all night last night. I watched the whole thing. Well, most of the whole thing.
Bill Graham.
Yeah,
Didn't start till like 12:30, but
yeah, I watched most.
Not much for late nights, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, right.
I feel like when you look up the playlist, you kind of like spoil it.
No,
you don't,
Fish never repeats.
It's a different.
They play a
set
different
list
set every night.
How's that how they do it?
Yeah, dude, they play.
I know. I feel like that would kind of ruin it.
They're gonna play this. They're gonna play that, and you're like, I like to.
That's the thing. You don't know what they're gonna play.
You never know. Fish played 13 nights in a row at MSG and did not repeat one song. They played like 560 songs in 13 nights. Did not repeat one song.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It's like a world record. It's a world record. It's ridiculous.
There's no other band on the planet.
No other band on the planet. There's no band on the planet that could put a festival together like Fish. There's no band on the planet
with nobody but themselves, and it's as big as any other festival in the country.
And I will go on the record as saying this: there's no band on the planet that has the interaction with their fans like Fish do.
No,
it's that's the hands down a fact of life right there.
That's why it's my favorite band.
It's seriously, but
watching this guy like down 2 Red Bulls right here. Are you gonna run home?
He's probably gonna go take a nap after.
Probably.
You got to see this thing on Metallica. Metallica was talking about Fish doing their 13 nights in a row, and they go, dude, they didn't repeat a song 13 nights in a row. And Lars is like, how the fuck did they do that?
Exactly.
Lars was baffled by it, but
yeah, it's wild.
It was cool to see Metallica talk about Fish. That was pretty interesting, but. Yeah. How's the ice cream factory, man? I haven't been there this year. I haven't made my yearly pilgrimage to the ice cream factory.
We decided to buy out the only other competition in the area over there.
You did?
Well, yeah, we bought Creekside.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so there's no more ice cream besides us.
Well, let me tell you, man, your ice cream is top notch over there. And
yeah, it's a good value.
I got just was there a couple months ago, probably like early June. It's some like strawberry shortcake type thing.
Yeah, we got all sorts of stuff. People are like, oh, what flavors do you have? I'm like, yeah, list all fucking 45.
How much time you got?
How much time do you got? Right. How long has the ice cream factory been in business?
As long as I've been alive.
Yeah,
32 years.
Wow.
32 years.
Yeah,
and it's a staple in that community, man.
I'm an old piece of shit.
It's like the Vosses of Chadwick's.
Yeah,
you know. It's got there's a line of people out there every day.
People wait for the season when we're open and Voss's is open.
Yeah.
Now, do you guys close hard at like Labor Day?
It's weather pending. We'll stay up until December if it's warm out. We don't give a shit.
Right on.
People want ice cream.
Yeah.
Are you working there too?
Not currently.
Not currently?
No.
Just working for Laura?
Full-time sandwich maker.
Yeah? Cool. With the best sandwiches in the world.
Yes.
Especially if I make them.
It's my favorite F word.
Yeah, focaccia, right? Needs to be everyone's favorite F word.
Yeah, I like fart.
That comes after the focaccia.
Yeah. Second favorite. How's O Babies going, though? Everything?
Great.
You've been
yes,
busy?
knock on wood. It's been wonderful.
Awesome.
A little hard to kind of stay on top of things at times, but that's a good thing.
That
right?
is
That's a good problem to have.
Yeah. Right, between running the show, the shop, and then going to shows and putting together a show.
I know. I've been going to a ton of shows, and it doesn't look like it's stopping throughout the fall. I know. We were sitting at home the other day, and I'm looking through my phone. I'm like, oh, God. We got a hell of a fall lined up, so I'm excited.
I just posted a thing on EC Radio last week, I think it was, and like going to concerts reduces your lifespan, or I mean expands your lifespan.
Yeah, I'm gonna live to 160.
Dude, I'm gonna outlive Yoda.
If I took all the money I spent on concerts, I could have bought like 4 houses by now.
That's why you got to do what I did, and you get in the music business.
Not to mention cigarettes and booze.
So you don't have to pay for them anymore. Because that does get expensive. What shows have you seen recently?
Okay. Well, actually, this Sunday, not this Sunday, next Sunday, we're going to Vermont to see The Descendants.
Oh, cool.
My favorite. I know that's going to be awesome.
Still out there doing it.
Oh, my gosh. It gives me the chills. I can't wait. But yeah, we are going to see them.
Where are they at? Higher Ground?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And then we're actually going to see my other favorite band, Bad Cop, Bad Cop. You should definitely check them out. It's an all-chick band. Badass.
Really?
Oh, yeah. They rip it up.
Straight punk rock?
Straight punk rock. Their lyrics are wild. I mean, they are super talented. But they're playing at Higher Ground, too, in September. We just saw them in Ohio. I saw Sick of It All, Lagwagon, Rancid, Pennywise.
Nice.
Bouncing Souls, everybody. I'm taking my son. He's 2. His favorite band is the Bouncing Souls. We're taking him to the Crankin' and Skankin' Festival in Boston. Yeah.
The Crankin' and Skankin' Festival.
He's ready.
I got to learn how to skank early.
That sounds like Chicken's Festival right there.
Awesome.
Cranking some Skankins.
He loves it. He loves the Boss Tones, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Now, where's the Crankin' Stankin' Festival?
This one is
Where's the
in
Stanky Cranks?
Boston.
Boston?
Yep. It's on the 25th of August, actually, so I'm excited.
Really?
Yeah, it'll be his first show. It's time.
Right on. That sounds like a lot of fun.
You ask him how he likes his music, he says fast and loud.
Nice. Doing it right. You're doing it right.
He's so cute, that kid.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He's wild.
Little Ollie.
Little bastard.
Right? Pretty much.
That's what we say about you, Andy, so.
But I'm a big bastard.
Yeah. Any plans this weekend? What are you guys doing this weekend other than the Jam for John?
I think
Slightly
I'm going to hit up that, show at the brewery
Slightly
tomorrow.
Stupid tomorrow? Yeah, that's going to be good. And then also we have Taking Back Sunday on Saturday, too. That's going to be big.
That doesn't make any sense.
Why?
How do you take back Sunday on a Saturday?
That doesn't make it.
I'm fucking stupid.
It's the name of the band, pal.
Hard at that.
Big weekend at the brewery, though, this weekend. Tomorrow night, Slightly Stupid, Stick Figure, Pepper, and then Saturday, Taking Back Sunday, and Works.
The Rex.
The Rex, sorry.
The Works. I would love if the Works were playing.
The Works a great band, actually.
Awesome.
They're a fun band. Great on the jam band scene over there. So,
yeah.
Joining us in the studio today, we got Laura and Andy from O Babies Gourmet Sandwich Shop. What's the address over there?
4126 Oneida Street in New Hartford.
You do have a website?
We do. obabies315.com. Updated every day.
Can they order off the website too?
Not currently. Our full menu is there, but you got to give me a call.
Yeah.
We like to talk to you.
And according to Silbert, you can get a pizza and you can get a slice and a sandwich in a.
You can. That's our number 2 combo. It's the biggest thing on our menu right now.
What is it?
You get a sandwich and a slice of pizza.
Oh wow!
With your for a combo. So usually like they got slice specials or you got a sandwich special. They combine to both.
Well, yeah, because I hear all the time, do I want pizza or do I want a sandwich? Do I want pizza or do I want a sandwich? So we're like, all right, fuck it. We're gonna give you guys both.
Is that your number 1 item right now?
Well, it's our number 1 like combo seller. It should be called the number 1. It's our number 2 though. It's any small sandwich of your choice, and we have over 30 for you to pick from. A slice of pizza if you want it. If you don't want that, you can pick from French fries, chili, soup, a salad, you name it basically. And it all comes with a drink for $13.50 after tax.
Wow.
It's 2 meals. It's huge.
Absolutely.
You've seen the size of the sandwiches over there, so it's no joke. It's a hell of a value.
What's your most popular sandwich?
I would say probably the East Sider.
East Sider?
Yeah, that's grilled chicken breast, our homemade Utica greens, and mozzarella on a garlic bread.
Make a lot of Godfathers.
Yeah, that's a close second. I was just going to say that.
What's on the Godfather?
That's also got the Utica greens, salami, capicola, turkey, roasted red peppers, Asiago, and balsamic.
So you're going to make the greens every day, huh?
Oh, yeah.
'Cause it's a process
We
to
make
make greens.
everything fresh every day.
Yeah.
Like
It's
your chicken was cooked on the grill a few minutes before it was put on your sandwich. It's no joke.
And the blue cheese.
Every single day. Chicken soup every day.
That blue cheese.
And
so good.
Honey mustard
Oh, yeah.
dressing.
Everything homemade every day. And we have to jar it now. We sell them by the jars because they fly out of there.
Can I tell you my new obsession? Honey mustard sriracha.
Ooh. That sounds good.
Love
Andy, we should experiment.
I love
Let's do it.
Honey mustard
We need something
sriracha.
new.
Yeah. We don't have enough on the menu.
Who comes up with all these
The gooch.
sandwiches?
All of us. Some of them come straight from this brain. Some of them are a couple, like Andy has one on the menu called the Fine and Dandy.
Mm-hmm. What is that?
He doesn't even
Is
know
it a
that.
fish sandwich?
What is it? Turkey, salami,
Oh my God. Turkey, salami, caramelized onions, garlic basil mayo, sun-dried tomato, and lettuce.
We got the menu right here, buddy.
Yeah, it's right.
And cheddar cheese.
Oh, yeah. Let me
He
look
doesn't
at
even
what I
know.
made.
Sometimes the pot smokes you.
Oh, God.
That's why I call it dope. Anyways.
Well, you got some?
Are you mentally retarded?
Oh, my God.
So, oh, babies, are you guys open 7 days a week over there?
We are,
It's
except
crazy.
for this Sunday. But yes, we are open 7 days a week.
Wow.
All the time.
It's pretty ambitious,
Oh,
Laura.
yeah.
So you're open on a Sunday and a Monday. Interesting in this town.
Yeah, let the world know. I don't ever want to hear anyone complain that there's nowhere to eat on a Monday. You can come to me.
Well, it's true, though. There's like, you're probably the only place.
I know. And that's the problem is like I used to always go to my parents after work and be like, all right, let's go grab a bite to eat. There is never anywhere open on Monday night. We have to be open.
Absolutely, you have to.
You have to.
Especially, I mean, you got Monday Night Football. I mean, like, come football
Absolutely.
season, you got Monday Night Football. Even, like,
Monday night's been one of our busiest nights recently.
Is it?
Yeah.
because nobody else is open.
Exactly.
Like,
You do good for football season?
Yeah.
Is that your thing?
Lots of pizza and wings.
Yeah.
Although lately, too, the sandwiches have been on the rise. Like, we've been doing a lot of platters lately these days. They're just nice and quick for parties. We throw them together in 20 minutes, and they look great. They're easy, so it's...
I'm getting hungry.
Should have told me. I would have brought you guys some lunch.
We're always
I'm
hungry.
just going to put on my T-shirt. I'm hungry.
Let's get a pizza.
Let's get a pizza. Right. There you go. And Andy, I'm surprised you're still working there. I'm surprised you did.
Me too.
I am too. I try to get fired.
And just for that, he's never leaving.
Jesus Christ.
Just get more added to your sentence.
Yeah.
I'm too lovable.
That's it.
What's on
I
your
really suck at my job.
Andy? What's on your concert calendar this summer?
Right now, just fish.
Just curveball.
Yeah.
No Mo?
I mean, yeah, Mo at the brewery, some local stuff. But as far as traveling, just fish in Albany.
Yeah.
Curveball.
Vegas. You going to Vegas?
You want to go?
When is it?
Halloween.
Nope. I can't.
Fine. I'll fucking go by myself.
Yeah, well, you'll still have a good time.
Absolutely.
I've seen Fish in Vegas before. It was like one of the most mind-blowing nights of my life.
Yeah, it's pretty
We got something coming for
outlandish.
Halloween. Just shh.
We got a big party happening on Halloween.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it?
Should we tell it?
Nah, we'll keep it under wraps for a
We
little
can't even
bit.
get the where.
They can't even get to where.
Ooh, it's going to be good.
We got a big party planned. We just booked it the other day.
I'm just going to say it might be 3 floors.
Yeah.
So that's all we're going to say.
Yeah.
Where the fuck are there 3 floors?
3 floors. And we're talking we're going to have DJs and bands and acoustic artists and everything all wrapped up into one. And costume contest and all that.
Is there like a sex and drugs floor, like in the city?
Isn't there always?
DJ, rock and roll, sex and drugs at the top.
Duh.
Well, let me just say this. The place that we're having it at has a secret room.
Yep.
There you
There's
go.
a secret room.
And
so-
it may even be haunted.
Yeah.
I'm a big
I'm
fan
down.
of secret rooms.
I'm intrigued. I can't wait to hear.
This is going to be good. We're really excited to make this.
We just got to
happen.
finalize the details, and
Yeah.
then we'll be pushing it out.
We can't really say anything just yet, but we're hopefully partnering up with this one place, and we're going to be doing multiple things there throughout the year. So
We're spreading our D.
We need more stuff.
We do need more stuff.
Yeah, well, there's
so much going on, guys.
Do you know how much going on this weekend?
Yeah,
there's Irish Fest. There's Taking Back Sunday. There's
summertime.
The
It's way
Jam
better,
for John.
for sure.
Oh my God, there's so much going on.
Don't forget the luau.
The luau. Van Auken's up in Old Forge is having their big luau with a volleyball tournament and cornhole tournament, and they got bands. They got a guy coming all the way from Jamaica to perform.
They're flying him in. Well, from the Keys.
He's from the Keys. Yeah. Oh, he's from the Keys. I thought he was from Jamaica.
Or he plays Jamaican music. Yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad.
But they're flying them in specifically for this show.
They're flying them in specifically for the show.
I believe it's a $500 prize if you win the cornhole tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, cool.
And the volleyball tournament, too.
Yeah.
So they're giving away cash over there at Van Auken's. That's a great little place, man. That's not even little. It's big.
It's huge.
It is. It's huge. It's a good time. So, yeah, that's going on, as well as the Jam for John, and there's also another benefit going on this weekend. Dance with Utica. We can't forget about that.
Dance with Utica. She was on Casino.
Christina was on yesterday talking about it. Dance with Utica. So there's so much going on. So much.
Yeah, right now.
I don't want to hear there's nothing to do around here because I'll slap you. I will. I'll slap you.
There is this weekend. In general,
there's always something going on. You're not paying attention then.
Where were you?
You're obviously not paying attention.
Last Friday we had the EC reunion party.
Yeah, where were you for that?
I had to work until when?
I mean, we're there about 2.
But there's nothing to do.
No, I fell asleep.
And that shit was off the hook. And
yeah,
I got done making sandwiches and I went home and messed the fuck up.
Maybe that's why there's nothing to do.
Yeah, because you're too lazy. That's the problem.
Because I got high.
Problem is your ass is lazy. You don't want to go out and seek it. You got to spoon feed you people around here.
Let's just have parties at my house.
Let's not. Okay. Your mom would get pissed.
Is there free ice cream?
Absolutely.
All right, then we'll come for an ice cream party.
Free ice cream. $5 tuggers.
We got the Old Babies crew in the house with us. We love having these guys in the house. Well, not Andy, but definitely Laura.
Fuck me, right?
Hey, man, you know you're taking a chance when you come walking through that door.
Yeah, I know.
You know you're taking that chance.
I'm surprised he came with me.
Yeah. Me too.
Why do you guys hate me?
No, we don't. I don't hate you at all, man. You know, if I didn't make fun of you, you'd think something's wrong with me.
That's how you can tell you're close friends with somebody in Utica. Like, hey, you fucking jerk off.
Yeah. What's up, fucker?
Yeah. I've been out of town with like Adam Colvin, and we'll be hanging out with people that we don't really know, and we'll be like, "Fuck you, you fucking jerk!" They're like, "You guys are friends?
They don't sound like you're friends to me."
That's how we talk to people.
One of my friend's girlfriends, we first started dating her, like thought we all hated each other.
Yeah,
because we just rip on each other left and right, and it's like, "Do you guys hate each other?" I'm like, no, this is how we are.
Actually, this is it's not easy being our friend.
No,
yeah,
it's like that camping trip. He's like, would you just invite all the assholes you know and just sit around and make fun of each other? Yep,
that's what we did, and I enjoy that.
It's the best time.
Yep,
I definitely enjoy that.
If I'm nice to you, it means I probably don't like you that much.
Well, you know what it is? It's like you got to be nice to people all the time, and you should. But then when you're with your friends, you're like, I don't want to be nice. You know, like it gives you a chance to like let it out, and they're not going to take it too serious. Yeah, and they give it right back. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fun. I like getting my balls busted, and I like to dish it out as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
How it goes. That's how it goes. So Jam for John this weekend. It's on Sunday.
Yes.
It starts at noon. A lot of great music, a lot of great prizes. Who are some of the people that have donated for door prizes and stuff?
We have a bunch of great sponsors for it. So Big Apple donated for our door prize. We have a beautiful acoustic Stag guitar. What is it? A C440. It's beautiful. It's all matte black. It's really gorgeous. So we've got Big Apple. Simeon's gave us a gift card. Oh God, where do we even start?
The Ice Cream Factory.
The Ice Cream Factory, Salvatore's Bakery, the Sneaker Store. We've got Gentleman's Corner, Bodily Charm Tattoo. Tons and tons of places.
I'll get one from my buddy Ray too for their tattoo.
Cool.
Casa Tumacha?
Yes. Oh, and that is happening. We're actually going to mention that at the benefit. We haven't been pushing that too much yet just because it's still in a week. There. But August 9th, I believe it's a Thursday. If you go into Casa Tumacha on Genesee Street in New Hartford, is that considered New Hartford?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's right in New Hartford.
Yeah, that is. It's right in the village. No, Laura.
That's as New Hartford as it gets.
Yeah, it is as New Hartford as it gets. Okay, so if you go to Casa Tumacha in New Hartford on August 9th, 50% of your total bill will go directly to John.
That's really great.
Yeah. Patty is wonderful. I've known her for a long time, and that was really awesome.
Super cool.
For sure. We've got tons of just wonderful. Like I said, a lot of the small businesses in this area are super just willing to do whatever you need. Anthony over at Pie Squared's donating pizzas. We got my friend Lizzie from Lizzie's Cupcakery donating baked goods and all that stuff. It's really nice to see everybody just.
And it's really cool. Like you got other pizzerias and other food, places that are.
I love to eat, and of course I'm gonna pick well, not pick, but yeah, kind of pick my favorite places to be there. You know what I mean? I want them to be involved too. So, and it's nice
Pie
that they're.
Squared is so delicious.
Please. They're my favorite pizzeria. I will go. I don't even care.
Right?
Yep. I don't even care. I'm on air. I'll say it.
What about restaurants? So what restaurants do you frequent when you're?
Well, we're not a pizzeria.
That's true. We're more of a sandwich shop now.
We make gourmet sandwiches.
Gourmet, huh? But when you're out and about, what restaurants do you frequent?
Oh gosh, it's tough because I don't get out and about anymore.
Yeah.
But I do love Casa. I love Mexican food. I love Michael T's up there. Giorgio's is one of my favorites. I love Bella Cucina. I love that good Italian food, and I love a lot of the places around here.
Yeah,
I'll go everywhere. I don't even care.
I like those the mom and pop stores, restaurants. Like Rio Grande. I love that.
So
Joe's.
Good.
Joe's is my favorite.
Joe's, yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Solitary Joe's.
Yeah.
You get talking, and there's so many that just pop up.
I thought you were gonna talk Joe's Pizza.
Joe's Pizza too.
Also. But Solitary Joe is
Joey's
so good.
Yeah, right.
And it's the most consistent food I've ever had. Like every time I've gotten food from there, it's exactly the same every time. You can't get that kind of consistency anywhere.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that this place really has is great food.
Oh, we're
It's
rich
such a
in
wide variety of it.
Great.
Isn't it? It really is. I said that. Well, I had a really good customer. He came in today. He ordered his food. He went and sat down. He's like, Laura, I'm moving. I said, what? Where? Fucking Texas. He said, I'm leaving Sunday. I'll be in every day until then. Because you just can't get. He's like, I'm really going to miss the Italian food up here. He goes, you can't get this anywhere.
We'll vacuum seal it and send it out for the right price.
Great. Now we're going to figure out how to package a
weed.
sandwich and send it down there.
Have you done that yet or no?
Not successfully.
No, not successfully.
It would work.
Successfully transported.
So you tried it though.
Send all the different components. Don't put them together.
Disassembled.
That's the hardest part though with fresh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like trying to send it somewhere else. I mean, it's fresh.
Absolutely.
It's only got a shelf life of a few days,
And that's the thing with our place is everything you get, like I said, it's coming off the trucks that day. We get a truck in every single morning. It's not like your stuff's coming out of the freezer and it's been sitting around. We make it fresh for you every single day. So it's not going to last a week or however long that you normally.
Kind of scares me when food lasts that long.
I know.
You notice before apples would go bad in a couple days. Now they last 2 months. You're like, this ain't right, man. This apple should be brown right now.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Can you say GMO?
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Like the McDonald's French fry that's on the floor of your car that's been there for 6 months. It looks exactly like when it came.
And it tastes the same.
Perfect quality. Crunchier than ever.
It's like couch fries.
Yep. Couch.
But you do get a ton of that these days. Is everything's processed and everything's quick and easy and whatever, but it's so bad for you and it's so gross most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
We are not doing that.
A lot of times I get fried food. It just hurts my stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate I can't eat at places like Five Guys.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just that grease. It hurts my stomach.
Yeah.
Right. I gave up fast food many years ago, and
the only time
I will never go back.
When you're hungover, there's nothing like it.
My fast food crutch is Taco Bell.
Oh yeah.
I love Taco Bell.
Me too.
Not me. For me to eat Taco Bell, mine's eat it right on the toilet.
Yeah.
That's how I do Denny's. I just throw it in the toilet.
Ooh, I can't do that.
Eat it and pass.
Yeah. Denny's is when you're drunk and then you wake up on the shitter going,
because-
why did I eat at Denny's?
Because it was open at 3 a.m. when you were wasted.
How can you fuck up eggs? Yeah.
Pretty easily.
Yeah, Denny's isn't good either. Bad for the digestive system. It is.
Where can we go eat at 2:30 in the morning?
It's the only restaurant I've ever puked in.
Really?
Was a Denny's.
I feel like everybody says that.
Yeah. And there's always somebody puking at a Denny's.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell?
I think I've been to the
And
local.
that's just from seeing the food.
Right. I've been to the local Denny's maybe 4 or 5 times in my life. That's it. Fuck that place.
I don't even think I've been there that many.
We have some of the best restaurants in the world.
We
Why are we
do.
going to go
Don't
eat at a
waste
chain
your
restaurant?
time.
Like, we had a comedian on yesterday, and he was in Utica for the UFC fights, and he was like, man, I was hanging out at Applebee's in Utica and this and that. I'm like, dude, if you knew us, we would never send you to Applebee's.
Yeah, yeah.
We're over at the Olive Garden.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Getting some authentic Italian.
It blows my mind how you like drive by those places and they're slammed. I'm like, what? You have Bella Cucina 30 feet down the road. What are you doing over
Or
there?
when people order from a Pizza Hut and you're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Why do
you could
we
trip
even
over
have a
great
Pizza
pizza
Hut?
everywhere.
Well, that's why there's not a Pizza Hut around here anymore.
New Hartford.
There is.
Oh, New Hartford?
Yeah, I mean,
One
I
over
can't
by
imagine that
Zab's.
they're popping, but
Yeah. They
they're
probably
there.
are.
I know. That's what it just blows my mind. Like I said, you drive by those places and they're packed.
One of my friends is like, hey, we're going to order from Domino's. I'm like, I feel like punching them.
Yeah.
Why?
What's
the
wrong
only
with you?
time I'll order from Domino's is if there's nothing else around. You don't know where you are. You know what I mean? Like
Are you ready to pick
when
it
we
up
were
and
in
you just drive
Ohio,
to
there
a
was
fucking
nothing
tree?
else. It was 11 o'clock at night. Of course, we're gonna get a Domino's pizza, but oh no, not if I'm here and I have options.
Right. Exactly.
There's a pizzeria on every corner.
Everywhere.
And they're all pretty good.
Great
Yeah.
ones.
I would rather eat nice and easy pizza, which is actually
Yeah.
pretty freaking good. Some up by me, up in Alder Creek, they got some good pizza. But it's like
I'd
compared to
rather
like
eat-
Pizza Hut. Ugh.
I'd rather eat fresh, warm dog shit. Pizza Hut is
the white
fucking
kind?
disgusting.
How do you like your dog shit these days?
Like toothpaste consistency.
Nuts and
A
corn.
little warm, but not too warm.
You're so shocked.
Maybe some crayons in there.
No, we are blessed, though, that we have so many great restaurants. And you know, Oh Baby's being right there at the forefront
Thank
of
you.
all that.
Thanks.
Seriously. And John Caprero's checking in right now, says Oh Baby's rules.
Hi, John.
So thanks for checking in, John.
He rules too.
Yeah, I think Adeline likes it there.
Yeah, she comes in all the time. Actually,
My mother's been coming in a lot lately, too.
she's super cute.
she likes it over there. But yeah, we
Well, good. I'm glad. That's what I like to hear.
you got some customers from the B.
And it's different. You know, that's like, you know, like when you look in like the cereal or soup aisle and you're like, I want something different I've never had before. But you kind of get disappointed. You're like, nothing that's great. But then like when you look at your list of sandwiches and stuff, you're like, oh my God, I've never had this before. So I really got to try it.
Yeah, there's 80 of them.
Right, exactly. And I haven't made all 80 yet, but I'm working on it. Problem is I get one I really like and then I got to go back to that.
Yeah, I do the same.
We have probably a good dozen
You get
that aren't
scared.
even
You're
on
like,
the
what if I
menu.
get another one and I don't like it? And then I could have just got the one that I do like.
But it's not like I won't like it. It's like, I really want that now. You know?
I'll tell you, I had the All-American after leaving the Grub and Gab, and wow, that was
so much.
Now that's my new favorite.
That is a flavor blood. Really?
That's
Better
my
than the pork?
Better than the pork.
Wow.
Better than the
Wow.
pork. It is amazing. Flavor country.
Yeah, they are. They're all,
One
and
way
that's
ticket
what's
to
cool
Flavor
about those
Town.
is like, almost all of that menu, the specialty menu, came directly from the staff. If they're on the team for more than like a year, sure, make a sandwich.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that's where they come from.
That's
Right
cool.
on.
How do you come up with the names?
I let them do it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
So how many do you have, Andy? Do you have one or two? Or
Just the one.
Just the one?
Yeah.
The Andy Dandy or whatever it
The
is?
fine and dandy.
Oh, fine and dandy.
Yeah, there's a whole nother part to that name.
See, I thought you would have like come up with like a fish sandwich on a bed of greens or something. You know?
No. I don't like fish.
No.
No,
No,
I do
you're
like
right.
fish.
No, you're weird
Wait.
about it though.
Are you going to come up with something else? Are you going to get another one in
if
there?
I don't get fired soon, which is
Probably like right after this show.
any minute now.
If not, just before curveball.
Yeah.
Or after curveball. When
Yeah, right.
When he pulls
When he
the
doesn't
no call.
show.
When he's missing for a week.
Oh, Andrew.
So I want to go missing forever.
Hilarious. Check it. Maybe we should come up with our own sandwich.
Oh,
There
that'd
you
be
go.
good. The disruption sandwich.
Mine would be full of
up.
salami.
It is cool
Just
though because
unsliced, just the whole
Just
tube
the
of
whole,
salami.
yeah, just the whole tube.
I want a steak sandwich and call it the chicken. Fuck everybody up. They're like, what the hell?
Can I have the chicken? But can I have that?
That's like so. We have this. It's the ultimate buffalo.
oh
But
my
it has
god,
no
the
fucking
stupidest
buffalo
thing ever.
sauce on it. It has barbecue sauce on it,
That's because it's Heinz.
and Heinz is inbred, so that's why he made a fucking ultimate buffalo with no buffalo.
It has no buffalo. So, but why are we calling it the ultimate buffalo? And we sell the shit out of those things.
the
Which
ultimate-
pisses all of us off. We're like, it's not real.
Ultimate barfalo. I'm stupid.
Yeah, definitely. All this talk about food, you guys are making me so hungry. Call a pizza. Call for a pizza.
Yeah, right?
Call Pie Squared. We're close.
You should do like a no bread sandwich called the inbread.
Just meat.
Yep.
Straight meat and lettuce. You gotta eat with your hands.
You get the lettuce.
Could you imagine calling that in? I need a baby inbred.
I need an inbred baby. We got plenty of those. No babies.
We always have a bunch of laughs when you guys come on here. Always.
You should come in our kitchen for a few minutes.
Yeah. I don't know about all that.
Don't come in.
Don't come.
Well, I thought it was great. Is like sneaking a peek back there when you guys are getting ready for the challenge, and everybody like machines were putting together these sandwiches.
Yeah, but that's how it is daily. You've seen how small it is back there. They pump out some serious food in there, and it's. You got a couple guys, it's like an assembly line, pulling breads out of the oven, another one slapping stuff on there, cutting, wrapping. It's pretty impressive.
My mouth hit the ground when they pulled out those Goliaths. And I saw the size of it because we were looking at the pictures, and the pictures.
It really doesn't do it any justice.
It does not.
No,
you are right. And when she pulls out all these Goliaths with the basket of fries and the 2-liter, and like you pull this
a whole
out,
tray,
and it's a whole tray,
big metal tray.
And like, didn't you weigh it out? What did it weigh out?
Yeah,
to be?
well, it topped our meat scale out, but it came to like 8 pounds or something.
Wow.
But that's like tray included, well, whatever. So it's like 7 pounds and some.
And not including the 2-liter.
Not including the 2-liter. It's ridiculous.
I don't think anybody can do it.
Well,
I don't either.
I'm saying if they can't do it, we turn it into a couples challenge.
Wouldn't that be cute?
Tag team.
Male, female.
Nothing like that.
Yeah, male-female challenge.
All right, now you're just giving away ideas over the air again, chicken.
Shit.
All right.
Scratch that. Delete it.
Kiss FM's going to steal that next week, so watch out. Anyways. You never know.
Yeah, but they don't have babies.
No, they don't.
That's true.
They don't.
That's true.
Yeah, fuck those nerds.
Anyways, when you pull those sandwiches out and I saw the size of it, I'm like, it's a monstrosity.
They were unbelievable.
And I love the little parade you guys did coming out. It was perfect.
You did. Can't wait to do that again, though.
It was really
That
cool.
was a lot of fun.
It was. I really had high hopes for Steve, man.
I was definite for sure that somebody was going to do that. I thought that. And nobody did.
And then I got curious. I'm like, so they all tapped out. I wonder what the time would have been if somebody did finish it, Because, oh, my God, we do not have a face on our wall still. Months it's been.
I think the word's getting out now. I think we can get some ringers coming in.
But that's people were watching it and hitting me up like, I can do that. I can do that.
Good.
Yeah, all right,
Come on down.
Bring it on.
Let me take
Put your money where the mouth is.
That's it. Put your money where your mouth is.
I'll put money against you before I even meet you.
Seriously. Actually, we should put odds up. We'll do like an odds board in the Goliath.
That's a good idea.
The Goliath right now is sitting at like 20-1. Yeah, if you could beat the Goliath at 20-1
So we had those 5. We've had almost 10 people try this sucker.
Have you really?
Yeah.
10 people, including the 6?
Oh yeah, do we have 6? We did.
6,
so yeah, we've had 10 people then try it total.
And nobody could do it.
Not one.
Not one.
6.
So that obviously that half-hour time frame was not manageable.
I mean, I'm like, I have no idea. So, but no,
you got to kick it up to an hour.
Kick it up
and get rid of the 2-liter.
We just need a winner first, and then I feel like after we have somebody do it, we can set a time.
I don't think anybody's gonna do it. We got to bring in like Joey Chestnut to do it.
Send him down. We need him.
He's in California.
Yeah, just call
Where do we
Joey
find
Chestnut, the most famous eater in the world.
Yeah.
Well, let's get him down here. We'll feed him.
Okay. The guy ate 257 powdered donuts in 6 minutes.
That's what I mean. He could definitely crush this.
70 hot dogs plus buns in like 10 minutes.
It was more. I think it was like 75 this year.
78 or something, I think.
How many donuts did he eat?
257 donuts in 6 minutes.
I mean, that's a lot.
6 minutes. 200 and donuts are filling.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if he can do that in 6 minutes,
That's
then he
what I
can
mean.
eat this.
Wow, where do you put 200 and some odd donuts in 6 minutes?
I don't know.
Like, where does that go?
I eat 2, and I'm like, oh.
I feel bad for his colon.
Yeah, I feel like a piece of shit after.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, God.
My God, I know. The guy's he's a monster. And just watching him shove things and his cheeks blow out like Dizzy Gillespie.
What kind of donuts were they?
Powdered donuts.
Wow.
It was
powder, too, which is even tough.
The funny part about it was
donuts make me go nuts.
They took a picture of him after he was done, and he had a ring of sugar around his lips like he was a crackhead like Chris Rock in New Jack City. Pookie.
Or was that guy in Chappelle Show where he's all cracked out?
Yeah.
This rock will get us high for hours.
Oh, man. Yeah, he had the ring of sugar around his lips. Hilarious. Funny. Funny stuff, but
Yeah, we need someone like him.
Yeah, so if anybody is interested in taking on the Goliath, we got to set a date and do this again. But you could go down to Old Babies and do it on your own if you want to do it too.
That is true.
Any day of the week, they're open 7 days a week, so you could go down there, ask for the Goliath, and
there's no time on it. So
are you putting a time on it if they do it in house?
No, just finish that sucker.
Yeah, I don't think anybody can finish it. I'll say it again.
That.
I don't think anybody can finish it. I really don't.
The challenge is on, man. I think somebody can do it. It might
It's
take
just
a
a
little
matter
longer.
of finding them.
Yeah.
Yep. I think it. I mean,
There's a select group of people. This is what they live for.
I think we need to contact the MLE, the Major League of Eating. I think we need to contact them. George Shea. You know George Shea? He's the
Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah.
But if
I
Joey
don't think
Chestnut,
any normal, like average Joe is going to be able to eat that.
I think if Joey Chestnut can't eat it, I think it's a bigger deal.
Right.
That's true.
you know?
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
he can't
good call.
eat it, nobody can.
Yeah. Seriously.
He's the guy.
He is the
is.
guy.
He
Yeah,
is
that's
the
true.
Where's Kobayashi?
Kobayashi too, right?
I think he got suspended from the MLE.
Oh, yeah?
I think he's out. I think he got kicked out because he was very controversial.
Yeah.
He was just showing up at events and starting fights and stuff like that.
Good. Bring him down. That's awesome.
Hey, Kobayashi weighed like 130 pounds.
you.
He weighed like 130 pounds. He's just a little guy. He's
That's
just
like
a little
me
Japanese
eating
dude.
all that food.
Yeah, right.
Come on.
I mean, that's the last time you want to start a fight, man. Eating all that food, and somebody punch you in the gut.
Right.
I mean,
I'll
we
throw
just
up right on him.
assume that he knows karate, right?
Just assuming that. But we'll definitely get that happening. We'll make that date happen really
Yeah,
soon and try to
absolutely.
get some
We have
things
to-
happening.
We have to pick a winner here.
Yeah, we do. We do. We got to get a picture on that wall, like you said.
I know.
Yeah. But don't forget, this weekend, Sunday, July 29th, the Jam for John. A lot of great music. It's all for a benefit for John. What's John's last name?
John Barr.
Yeah.
Yep, he's 38. He's been with O Babies for... Actually, he started the week I had my son. I didn't even meet him before he started working. It was just like, all right, great, I need somebody, so thank you. But he's been with us for a while now. He's 38 years old. Wasn't feeling good, came into work, and stage 3 lung cancer. Yeah, real shitty. So, and he takes care of his mom and stuff, so it's just not,
Well,
like
it being optimistic about it, when they first told him that he was sick, they pretty much told him that,
yeah, they told him, like, get ready.
yeah, you're done.
Wow.
But then they downgraded it, so luckily that,
downgraded
looking
to
at
stage
it
3.
optimistically.
Yeah, that's true, and that's we're trying to be as positive for him. He
Yeah,
tries and he comes
He's
and
in
visits
good
us
spirits, and he seems
once a
like
week.
he's in good shape,
Yeah.
and he looks healthy, and he feels healthy, so I think he'll be all right.
I hope he'll be all right.
Right.
He's gonna have to after the benefit. I think what did he say? August 2nd or something like that. They're gonna be scheduling surgery to take out the better part of his right lung. Just get it right out of there because. They don't want to chance it getting any worse than it is. So, I mean, that's kind of a good thing. Get in there, get it
Right.
out before it has the chance to spread. So, they don't seem to think that there's a big risk or anything for him right now. So, he's just ready to go and have the surgery.
Well, good luck, John.
Right?
Right.
Sending you positive and healing vibes, brother. So hopefully you'll be all right. You'll come through.
Yes.
You got a great
fully
support
believe he
staff.
will. We need him back. We need him.
He has an amazing support staff. So I mean,
Well, thank you.
all you guys-
I would do it for anybody down there. I love them all. Like, they're my family.
see, you're so sweet.
We guys are in such tight quarters, and
Yeah, you get super close to people really, really
Pretty
quick.
pretty nuts to butts.
I literally nuts to butts.
In that kitchen, you are.
It's awful. It's so small in there. But yeah, you do. You end up getting pretty intimate with people, maybe sooner than you wanted to. But it is. It's a family vibe. Everybody's got each other's back, no matter who you are. There's not one person there who's got it out for the other. It's a very close-knit group of people. So like I said, I would do it for any of them.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, we're actually gonna have a benefit for me after, just because I'm fucking broke.
Stop doing drugs.
Please give me money.
Get off the drugs, kid. Save some money that way.
But I love them.
So the party for John, the Jam for John, kicks off at noon.
Yep.
Nate Gross Band, Carnelian, Our Common Roots, the Swamp Drivers, Joe Sweet, and
Morgan Creek Band. Yep, and then we've got Joe. I don't think I say it right, but it's Vandasar. He's younger. He was on America's Got Talent and all that stuff. He performed at Frog Fest. He's got like a super deep voice. You look at him and then he sings. You're like, oh. Yeah, I'm excited. It should be a great lineup, and John loves country, so we're going to kick it off with him.
And you're a little all over the board talent-wise.
Oh, yeah.
With that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we wanted to make sure there's something in there for everybody, you know? And there definitely is. You right from country to rock, so.
Yeah, rock and roll.
Absolutely.
And
it's going to be a good time.
Blues.
It'll be a really good time. We've got cornhole tournaments and Jenga. Those start at 3:30. You get to pick your team names. It's 2 people.
You get to pick your cornhole.
You do. You get to pick your cornhole. But and it's tournament style, and the winners get free old babies for a year.
Nice.
Right?
Awesome.
So there'll be 4 of those given out. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. We've got over, I think, like 10 or 12 baskets going off for a raffle, 50 some odd gift cards, just tons of stuff. Tons of stuff.
Right on. And it kicks off at noon at the Celtic Harp. Make sure you wear sleeves. Anyways, kicks off Sunday at noon at the Celtic Harp, and at noon, and great bands, and it's going to go all day and night.
Yes, it is.
Great food. And
tons of food.
Cool.
Food will arrive around 1 o'clock.
Are you doing any food for it, too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tons of old baby sandwiches, chicken riggies. We got pasta salad. There's food from everywhere coming in. The Harp's doing a shepherd's pie. John's family is actually making us some delicious family treats, so excited to see what that's going to be. But yeah, we got Pie Square doing pizzas. It's going to be a good time.
Awesome.
For sure.
Awesome. Make sure you go out and support John and the old baby's family, too. It's like the whole family. It's like,
yeah.
It's what you do, man. You got a great circle of people.
Thank you. Thank you. Anything we can do to help. I feel like I'm not doing enough. I would like to do but
what?
I don't know. I just
There's only one of you. I mean,
I know.
We were talking earlier about cloning.
Yeah.
So maybe we can clone
it would
you.
be amazing. I need like 3 of me, and I'd be fine.
Me bad.
I'd be totally.
One to be the wife, one to be the work at the shop, one to be doing other events.
Mm-hmm.
My clone would get me in so much trouble.
Oh, mine would be awful.
Oh, mine too.
I feel like all my clones be in a circle smoking together. We still ain't getting shit done.
Going, you know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be the whole conversation. Yeah. Kickoff for John, the Jam for John. It's going on this Sunday, so make sure you go out and support it. Plug your website, social medias, and all that before we get out of here.
Yes, it's oh God, ohbabies315.com. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook. Our website's updated every day, or you can come see us at 4126 Oneida Street in New Hartford, or give us a call at 315-737-8000.
Excellent.
And you can check out my website at www.meatspin.com.
Oh my God.
Would you say the meat's in?
Meat Spin.
Oh.
Meat Spin. Yeah. Shot.
Specializing in cured meats.
Oh my God, that's a good sign to get out of here now. Good sign to close it all out.
On that note, yeah.
Just throw me the fuck out.
Yes. Before we get out of here, we got to give love to the sponsors. If you need legal help quick,
you better call Nick.
Call attorney Nick Pasalacqua and his team of associates. Pasalacqua and Associates at 315-500-NICK, or hit them up online, cnytriallaw.com. Also, welcome Nye Volkswagen in Rome to the Disruption Network crew. Stopping in their showroom at 5865 Taberg Road in Rome, and see why all their customers love their Nye VW. Mention Disruption Network over there and get $250 off any purchase. How about that? So knowing the D, we can hook you up a little bit. You can log on and see their inventory at nyvwofrome.com. So big ups to our friends over at NyeVW. Also got to remind everybody, tomorrow, Slightly Stupid over to the Saranac Brewery. Go get tickets, cctix.com. That's TIX.com for more information. And also Taking Back Sunday on Saturday, and the Jam for John on Sunday. So a lot going on.
Also the luau, we want to mention that again.
The luau's happening at Van Auken's in Old Forge. That's happening on
volleyball Saturday. Yep. Volleyball, cornhole, and the reggae band.
Cool.
Yeah. Lots going on. Lots happening around the D and around our friends and family and everything. There's a bunch more to come too.
Oh yeah, a lot more to come.
So next week, it's a short week next week because I'll be out on the road a little bit. So and it's my birthday next week, believe it or not.
And you're working for it.
I always work on my birthday. I've worked on my birthday for like the last 15 years. So, but anyways, it's a short week. I don't know who the guests are next week, but we have a couple here and there. I want to remind everybody, too, they can listen to this podcast and previous podcasts of the EC Radio and all the great content we have on the D at disruptionnetwork.net. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and like us on Facebook and all the social media platforms. We're everywhere. So Chicken, what are you up to this weekend?
I'm working.
You working?
I'm working all 3 nights. Tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday.
Gotta make that money, pal.
Gotta do it.
Gotta make that money. And I'm sure we'll pop in and see you this weekend.
Give me that paper.
We'll be all over Varick Street.
Babysitting the drunks.
Yeah. As we do. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's what
I was
we do.
down there last Thursday.
What, were you?
I didn't let him in.
Reminded me why I don't go down there.
Exactly. It got younger, too. Saranac Thursday got super young.
No, we just got older.
Yeah, we got
older. Andy, Laura, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Support No Babies. It's the greatest sandwich shop in the area. That's for damn sure. So make sure you go out there and show your support and get yourself a Goliath or get yourself a All-American or the Broheim.
Or the new chicken steak sandwich.
Chicken steak sandwich. Tell them your friends from the D sent you, and they'll give you a high five. So we'll see you next week. See you, people.
Free gibbers.
What happened here? See, again. It did it again, chicken.
Blame the machine.
We'll see you next weekend.
You know what the hell you're listening to? It's EC Radio.
We are a generation of lost masculinity, and we got to start getting it back. No matter if you're straight or gay, no matter if you stick it in the front or you stick it in the rear, for the love of our sons, we've got to stick it in there like a man.
EC Radio.
Never you mind what I'm making. You should spend some time taking a personal inventory of what you're doing for the betterment of society.
Hey, Disruption Network. This is Mike Sacco, the general manager at Nye Volkswagen of Rome. If you don't know me by name, it's only because you have not received the best deal. There's only one reason to leave Utica, and that's to come see me in Rome and get the best deal on your next new, pre-owned, or certified VW. Mention that you heard this ad from Disruption Network and receive $250 off your next vehicle purchase. You'll know why our customers say, I love my Nye VW. Come see us at 5865 Rome Taberg Road in Rome, or visit us online at nyvwofrome.com.
The Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley was born when 3 top producing agents with over 25 years of combined experience selling real estate joined forces to take real estate to the next level. We practice with honesty, integrity, and the knowledge to help make the buying and selling process easy and stress-free for all of our clients. We pledge to always make our clients our top priority from start to finish, and even after the house is closed. We will always be a valued resource for information and assistance for our buyers and sellers. Our customers over the years have become not only past clients, but great friends. As we join hands together as the Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley, we look forward to serving our clients and our community and making a positive difference. You can reach us at 315-601-9630 for all of your real estate needs.
Hi, this is attorney Nick Pasalacqua. The team of attorneys I have assembled at Pasalacqua & Associates has been carefully hand-picked to include the best trial attorneys in the particular areas of the law that we practice. Have you been charged with DWI or any other crime? Members of our team include former assistant district attorneys, now fighting to protect your rights 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you or someone you love been seriously injured in a motor vehicle accident? Members of the team at Pasalacqua & Associates include former insurance defense attorneys, now fighting to ensure that you get every penny you're entitled to. If you need legal help quick, don't waste your time or money calling anyone else. Remember, for legal help quick, you better call Nick and the team at Pasalacqua & Associates. 315-500-NICK or 315-500-6425 or visit cnytriallaw.com today.